Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Welcome to the show. How you doing, Gutter?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. I just want to tell everybody thank you who shows up here for our flagship show this Tuesday night. This is going to be our regular hangout, guys. So this is the channel. This is where it's at. This is where if you want to talk about something, you come on and you talk about it. We're going to do our best to keep it on the air. Right?
Yep. Well, the military helicopters fly directly over my house. Holy moly. Everything's shaking.
Do you literally have, for sure?
Do
you really have military helicopters?
Oh, yeah. And they were yesterday, too. With a big-ass airplane.
Wow.
Yay. Okay, we got to put, you know what?
What's that?
We're doing here. We got to share.
Oh, yeah, you got to put the stream up.
Okay, so I got to invite. Copy. Then I got to go here. Hey, we need to, are you paying attention to the comments?
Hi, Trace. I am. I put it up. Hi, Trace. It's really 2:22 at 2 p.m. right now. No shit.
Yay. There's Shaz. Mishka. Oh.
There's Doug.
Yay. Woo-hoo.
Thanks, Doug.
Mishka, thanks for coming, Doug. Thanks for coming, Shaz and Tracy.
Yes. Thank you. Gun and Horsey peeps. What? I'm cruising. I'm trying to get everybody here. We got. Wait a minute. Where'd Shaz go? I hit Shaz. What happened? There she is. Nice.
Yay. So how was your week?
Mine? Busy. Just so everybody knows, there's our StreamYard link in the chat. If you want to come on the show, hit that and show on up.
Yep, we have quite a bit we're going to talk about. We actually, Yank put it in the description this time, so we're getting a little more on board with shit, knowing where we're at and what we're supposed to be doing. So, yeah. And I've been watching a lot of the Convoy in Ottawa.
Yes.
Holy moly. And everything on its way to there. There is, the mainstream media is not showing how much is really going on there. And then, of course, we're going to touch a little on the daisy chain. But I really hope that Lee comes and she's done some research. Or maybe even Rick will pop in and show us what his research was on it, because it was really quick and he was worried about what was going to happen to his channel, and we aren't. So bring it. And Chief Smoke a Lot.
I seen that.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming, sir. What do we got there? It's supposed to 6 inches of snow here in Chi-Town, Chicago.
Okay, love you, bye.
Gangbangers don't go shooting when it snows big. Yeah, I kind of figured they wouldn't. Doug, I did see your Joe Rogan. We're going to talk about, we'll try to remember Joe. If you can stick around and drop that comment in a couple times. I think perhaps Gutter may have some more to say regarding that Canadian convoy. I did hear that the mayor of Ottawa has ordered or made calls to tow truck drivers all around to try to get the trucks towed out of the area because they want to open up the city for God knows why. And apparently all the tow truck drivers said, "We've got the coof," which is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can figure out how to make this little thing work here. I did notice that there was they blocked the border at Montana.
Oh, they did.
They did. And if I go to right here, here's one of them that talks about it. This one was yesterday. And so, yeah, they're definitely, there was a lot. I mean, if you look, there's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of trucks. And I think that they were definitely, they're serious. I think that we're done screwing around. I'm hoping, because it's about time. Anyways,
Hey,
if anybody
look,
really
if you
wants
want to take control of a country, truckers are the way to do it because they carry everything. They carry everything. So good for them. I hope they keep it up.
Yeah.
I hope Americans get a little hint too and start to do something other than just stand around and wave flags. Get in someone's face. You're multiplying.
Well,
yes.
And the biggest thing is when you're talking about truckers, well, that's a lot of food. So
it is. But a little bit of pain never hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's my opinion anyway. Yes, Gutter. I think when you go to share a screen, you should get an option that comes up as to which.
It does. I always pick the wrong one, though, dude.
Oh, okay. Because that's why we were getting the infinity squares thing. I thought like Thanos.
Yeah, that's why I had to
snapping their
switch to
shit.
the other one. But it
Gotcha.
takes me a minute to figure that shit out.
I hear you, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time.
Steve,
Like I said,
welcome.
yes, Steve is held to the air at Washington. Next, I believe you are right.
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
Let's see. Doug. I know a trucker. He won't get the vac. Yeah, no, I don't blame him. I don't see why you should. If you're in a truck most of your time, how are you, endangering anybody? It doesn't really make much sense. But that's the way it is, That's how it goes. Have you guys heard about the plant Fertilizer in North Carolina that is now currently burning? I guess there's a 1 mile exclusion zone around it that is causing an issue. Let me see if I can bring that up. Maybe we can get a little bit of, no, I went to the wrong thing. See, Gutter, I'm doing the same thing. Let's see. Okay, we'll share the screen. Microsoft Edge, Fertilizer.
Kenny Howard, welcome. He says this is kind of
Kenny.
People are coming together and showing support for truckers. Yep.
Absolutely. So here's a quick little minute and piece. Is this the one? Hold on. It was 2008. Hold on. This is the one. Let's see what happens here. I didn't actually get to learn how to do this till just now. 1 hour ago. We'll just blow through this and see what happens. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Can anyone hear me? Okay.
Yep. And Chief Smoke a
'Cause I
lot
can't see
says
the screen.
Potato Head Joe has screwed up the supply chain and doubled the price of fuel, which has increased all food prices. Yep. Agreed. Tup says, have a good live. Thanks, Tup. Mishka says, yep. Mishka.
Okay, this isn't working out as planned.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get out of this. Well, you know what's happening. So it is what it is.
Yep.
Boy, my computer is slow.
And what else?
Wait, but Potato Head Joe. Oh, I'm just going back here looking quick. Okay. What else do we have?
Yeah, we'd also talked about the ways that, that people keep up with their, keep their immunities up and and
Yes.
stay healthy through all the stuff.
Ooh.
I know I have a list of stuff that we have on hand, some of which we take to keep our immune system boosted, and another of which to really boost it if we are to start to feel sick or anything like that. So, Tup said, I got a boot. Hope to see you next week. Yep, Tup. Enjoy. Thanks for coming. Mishka, yep.
Doug, what are you all drinking?
We all drank.
I am drinking a little bit of Jim Beam, 2 fingers, 2 cubes.
Okay, so if you happen to notice, like right before the live started, I ran out and I made me a coffee with some amaretto in it. But I think I got more amaretto than I did coffee. So just give me a bit, and with any luck, if my filter gets way out of whack, like it gets dirtier than normal, y'all need to make sure Yankee mutes my ass or something. So, I mean, unless you really like it, and I mean, if we get a strike, oh well, hell, it'll be worth it. And by the way, we have 7 here, but just kind of so everybody does know, we are going to open up another channel. And so we're not going to tell anybody the name of that because we don't want nobody to jump off with that thing. Not that any of our buddies like you guys would, but yeah,
other people, not you people.
We'll have a backup channel so that when and if, or should I say, it will happen, that we get our ass thrown in coming to jail, we'll go to that channel so you guys can already be there and not have to worry in case this one goes under. So that's kind of our backup plan. So, and one's going to be just like the other one. We're not doing, clean versus dirty. It's all dirty, man. No, I'm just kidding. It's not, but it's a lot of fun. I don't know who else here.
Well, Chief made a thing, very nice point. He said, Fertilizer makes a great boom boom. And in Beirut, Lebanon, a year ago, the terrorists were storing massive amounts of fertilizer for bomb making it and blew up half the city. I do remember that. That was an incredible explosion. That was captured on video. And, one of the funny things I noticed about that was when the explosion happened on video, normally you see an explosion before you hear it because light moves faster than sound, and light moves to your eyes, so you're able to process that first. Before the sound got to the explosion, you could hear a fizzle in the air, and I don't know what that was. I asked many people if they could figure it out what it was. I've never heard anything like that, but there was a and then the boom before it blew in the walls of the hotels where the people were recording from. It was just something else. That was one hell of an explosion. But yeah, Doug, what's Guio? Giwu?
Well, I think he was trying to go here. I think Doug had more amaretto than I did, didn't you, Doug? Admit it. Because look, he goes all the way down to here and he calls grapefruit. Dude. Oh, we got new comments. Oh. Good to see so many of Rick's crew here. Woohoo!
Hell yeah. What do we got?
That's from Steve. Whoop. We're glad you're here, Steve. I'm sorry, I'm going backwards. I'm going to do
I'm sorry, I'm all... Okay,
knock
who wants to take control of this?
I got it, bitch. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
My coffee, yes. I'm just joking, God. See, I told you, what I tell you, Yank? Jesus.
All right. There goes your mic. Bye. The only problem is we're co-owners of this page.
Okay. Well, I know, but Mishka, you ain't on here making a fool of yourself. Get your ass on here. Bring it. Come on.
Absolutely. Get on the show.
Okay. Then
can we put the link again?
What
Let
do
me try and
take
back up and
to
find that link again.
autoimmune compromised with immune disorders? I'm avoiding the vaccine. I am not avoiding. I refuse. Oh, what the heck was that? Okay. Well, here's the deal. I don't take tons, but my husband, I take vitamin C all the time, but he also takes zinc, and he is now starting to take that NAC and selenium or something to that. I just bought some.
I think it was selenium.
I think it's in the bathroom. But yes. And so I just bought those, and the NAC is on back order. I mean, till like March something. So it's gonna take a while to get it. So and I'm sorry, she said, "Where's Judy Booty?" And I don't know. I don't have no boobies, so it ain't me. And Judy, oh yeah, he's got
I get the booby pacifier.
yeah. What are we gonna call her? Go on. What a fucking name.
Fun.
Okay. Okay. So here's has
I'm
some
I'm gonna stick the link up here for a second to see if anybody wants to
Great to
join.
see so many of Rick's crew. What do you think you're doing? Blast was incredible.
I am going to, fucker. I am going to put the StreamYard link up there, right?
Right.
But shouldn't we also? How do you put that in the chat more?
What?
How do you put that in the chat more? Or
you can put it down at the bottom on that banner. Take it off of there and go put it in on that banner that's scrolling down here, or on another one.
How do you do that? I can't drag it.
But look, we're missing out here. Shit, people are here. God damn it, we got company. Pay the fucking attention. Jesus, man. Hey,
don't make me.
Told you.
Don't make
mute
button. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Lee says she's going to pop in soon.
Yeah, and I'm taking that off there now because they can see it on. It's pinned up on it. You know what I'm talking about?
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's pinned on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh, at the top.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. No booze for me. I'm token sour diesel, but robots is on the menu for quite a while. Where's Judy Booty? We just showed you his pacifier because he's a little perverted like that. Thanks, y'all. Glad to be in the company of like-minded people. Yes.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, Lee. Hi, guys. I'm finishing stuff up, and I'll try to pop on soon. Congrats on the new channel, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Pop in soon.
Hi, Susan Wall.
Susan,
subscriber to Rick as well.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Big shout out to Rick, by the way.
Oh, and vitamin D3. You're right, Doug. For years, haven't been sick. Sleep is most important for immune. Yeah, I don't get lots of that.
Yeah, me neither. I am currently a regimen of vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, D3, a probiotic, which I also believe is very important. The gut is so important to people's health. It's not even funny. That's where something like 70% of your immune system is. So keep your guts healthy and keep yourself regular. So take a probiotic.
It is important. We will, trust me, we get more than our fair share of it. So we, you know us. It's just, it has to kind of come in. You know, Rick, he's kind of a vulnerable one. If you notice, he always says words that I jump right on, and I don't know why my brain don't think like that. I mean, it does think like that, but I can't do both. And neither can Yank. He's just as sick as I am. The link is pinned to the top. Yes.
No.
Rick was promoting this channel on his live, which is now on BitChute.
Oh, he kept it on BitChute.
That was nice of him. I
that really
seriously appreciated that immensely. Rick is the best. He really is.
Yep.
What? Oh, I see. I'm looking at that one going, why ain't it on there? Well, it's because that screen's slower. That's YouTube. That one that I'm looking at, it's YouTube. See, we need you on
my
the
phone
other
is over there,
Look at
and
this.
it's
I
going
look like
faster.
I'm moving you. I'll tell you why. Because when I look at this, I want to be looking at you. Do you see what I'm doing? When I look at this, do you see what I'm doing? Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm looking off into space. But if I'm the other way, I'm looking at you, fucker.
I just fucking changed it back.
I know you did. You smoke a lot. I take vitamin C, double fish oil, and double ginseng. And wait. I'll tell you what else you take. Wait, go back. Where was it? What's she saying at? I'm gonna find it. Oh, there it is. Sour diesel. That's what else you take. They say that THC sticks to the proteins. Do you know that?
No, I didn't hear that.
I'm telling you.
Got a link?
No. Look it up.
I don't believe anything without a link.
Okay. I'm just glad you're doing this. Thank you, Gene.
Hi, Gene. Cannabis 24/7 for pain management.
You can come
She smoked a
on
lot.
anytime too and visit or do whatever. Oh my God, Tracy, you have to scream at us. I'm telling you.
I just added her. She'll come on. She's coming on.
Yeah.
Give her a second.
Yay!
Hello.
Boom!
How are you?
Yeah, good,
Our favorite
good.
New Zealand Kiwi.
Oh, do you know what? My internet is shit again. I thought it might be okay.
I'm so
But you-
glad we got to hear from you.
Say
That's
that
okay.
again.
I said we're glad to hear from you.
Yeah. That'd be better if I could hear you.
So,
I've been really busy this week. He's in the background.
Oh,
He's beautiful, but he's feral. But he's only coming up to me now, and I've had him for about this 5 days. This might be the 6th day, and he's going to eat my phone. I can't
he
hear you.
looks small.
He's only itty bitty. He's
Yeah.
itty bitty.
Oh,
He's cute. Wow.
He is
Here is he.
cute.
He's just starting to do that. He was so feral. He was still biting me yesterday. And today he seems to have turned a new leaf, which is nice. So I might be able to get his halter off. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. He's a bit cute.
I just like to say, Chief, yes, I do have a good-sized whiskey collection behind me, and I hope it keeps on growing because I'm trying to update my palate here and start to learn what I'm doing with the whiskeys and the bourbons and the scotches. So, yeah, that's a little hobby of mine. Thank you for noticing.
I would drink.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Do you have a particular topic?
I'm going to head off because, like I said, my internet's
Can't hear us.
really bad. Nah. Anyway,
I'm so
I'll.
glad you checked in.
Yeah. Nice to catch up. Yeah. Okay. See ya.
See you later,
stay
Tracy.
safe.
Okay.
She's sweet. She is so sweet.
Yes. Do you know that humans have a cannabinoid system? Aussie land just starting with medicinal. Cannabinoid system. Yes, I do know that.
Also
There
know
was
that-
a big thing on that, and it also there was something about pneumonia, like using ammonia or something. It was like something where you flushed your system, and it had something also to do with the cannabinoids or something. Anyway, I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong. See, that's what.
Shaz, I also heard that humans also have opioid systems. In other words, when you die, from what I heard, and I heard this on Rogan, so it must be true, that when you die, you release opioid-like chemicals, also DMT, to help with the transition and the passing. I don't know if it's true, never been there myself personally or had that going on, but I also heard that, yeah, I think the human body is capable of some amazing things. And anything that is plant-based or completely natural, I think our body is probably has some sort of connection to it that we have yet to understand.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
Do I have Jack Daniel's rye whiskey? No, I do not. I've never been a big Jack fan, but I do prefer the Gentleman Jack over the regular Jack, and I do like rye, so I will pick some up then, Chief. Thank you. You might see it here next time. So one of the things I think about incorporating into the show, just for us guys, and you know, there's women whiskey drinkers as well, is perhaps we'll do a tasting of some different kinds every week. And once I start to develop my palate, maybe I can start to do a better job of explaining exactly what it is I'm tasting and smelling on the nose, the mids, and the ends. So that could be kind of fun.
This is as good as it gets.
Amaretto.
Yeah, that's about as
I like
good.
amaretto.
I usually do Bailey's. But my daughter gave me some amaretto, and it looked really cool and expensive. And I thought, well, let's try that and some coffee. And it's like, wow, that's pretty good shit.
Absolutely. Have you ever tried Sambuca in coffee?
I feel like we're missing. No, I feel like we're missing a bunch.
I don't think
comments here.
I don't think we've missed any.
Or Chief Smoke a Lot takes it for pain relief. Yes, Yank, you are. Did you already go over these? Yes, Yank, you are correct on the gut. That's how I found you, is through Rick's live today. Yep. That was so nice of him. Cannabis heals you over time. Yes. Is that whiskey collection behind you? Okay. Yep, you hanging in there.
Well, since Chief wants to talk about whiskeys a little bit, I'll tell you, I like the Bullet Brand Rye. That's a good whiskey right there. It's a mid $30 or so for a 750, and I do enjoy it. There's also the regular bourbon as well, but that's a rye up there, which I do break out occasionally myself. Just want to answer his question.
No, I was just reading.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
He said he tried rye whiskey.
I changed it.
Shot. It's stronger and more sharp tasting, and it tasted a lot like eating rye bread. I hate rye bread. Ugh.
There's a lot of stuff you don't like.
Rye bread is gross.
I used to live right next to a town called Rye, New Hampshire.
I'm always keeping an eye out for the natural or the alternative medicine.
Okay.
Ron says, when I go north, I stop in Oregon for the gel. It helps with my back pain. It's amazing at how it works. Yeah, for some people, there's a lot of people that swear by it. They literally, that's how they make it through their day, is with the gel. Rick didn't pull any pictures of me on YouTube. Rick was raring and ready to go. You could tell he had a lot of pent-up aggression. He was definitely going kung fu on CommieTube. He had enough.
I'm going to say something here that I think we're probably going to wind up finding out, Gutter, is that, and I said this, I asked Rick this on a comment one time, and he said, no. I said, Rick, how often, or do you find yourself whenever you're not recording or not streaming and you're doing something, how often are you talking to yourself? Does that happen? And he's like, no. I guarantee that probably does wind up becoming a
When
thing
he
with
talks
you.
to the animals, do you think these? I mean, he is talking to himself. You fruitcake. You talk to your dog?
Yes, but not if I'm changing the electricity or a light bulb or whatever the fuck else he does. I'm just saying, if he's used to having an audience that's always watching him and he's interacting with, it's like somebody is there with him while he's doing his thing. So when he was banned from being able to do anything, he lost like his best friend who's there
Well,
all the time.
No, he still videoed him. He just couldn't upload them.
Yeah, it's not the same though if you can't stream, and he's been streaming so much that.
But he only missed one day.
Well, I'm sure he's missed it.
Oh, he obviously missed it.
Either way,
he obviously missed it. He was pissed. Whew.
Yes. I like cornbread and rye too. Corned beef and rye, rather. Mustard and mayo.
Yeah.
Nice boiled dinner.
Yeah, I do. Well, I don't like rye, but I like all the other stuff there.
Chief, you got the same high-pitched voice when talking to dogs and animals, huh?
My grandma used to do that with her dogs, and they would like screech when she did it. Like she would talk it in this really high-pitched voice. Oh my gosh. And then the dogs would start screeching, and oh, she's about to take out an eardrum.
Yeah, I get a lot of people. My dog's pretty excitable, and he's pretty big. And I get a lot of women all the time that want to say hello to him, and immediately they go to that octave range where they can shatter glass. And that just gets him so worked up. And it's like, just be nice. Actually kind of ignore him for the first minute and let him sniff around you, and then you can pat him and it's fine. Otherwise, he'll try to jump on you. And I'm not stopping a 100-pound dog from jumping. So
you know how we stopped dogs, no matter what size they were, from jumping on us? Was we took our foot and we would push on the tops of their back feet, and as soon as you just push on the tops of their back feet, they drop. And then they associate that with, oh, I can't jump on there because I don't like the pressure it puts on my back feet. You don't stomp on them, you just put pressure on them, and when you do that, they'll immediately they don't like that feeling on the tops of their feet.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Learn something new every day. Nice.
Tracy said she hardly got to watch his live because she was grandma-ing today. And you can't get on BitChute. How come you can't get on BitChute? That's weird. Is it a commie thing? He is a lovable lunatic. That's a good way to explain Rick.
Absolutely.
That's probably why we all get along with him, because we're all a bunch of lunatics right there with him.
Yeah, we're probably all a couple cards short of a full deck.
To say the least. Joe Rogan getting squeezed a little. He's not even a conservative. So I kept hearing shit about that, but I never did figure out what the hell the deal was with that, Doug.
Well, he basically had to apologize, sort of, for the comments and a guest he had on regarding, the bug and the shot that goes along with it, and responses to how that's played out, the mandates and such. And mainstream media is sort of labeling him and trying to get him to be recognized as a spreader of false information. You had people like Neil Young say, well, you can't, to Spotify, Neil Young said to Spotify, you can't have me and Joe Rogan at the same time on Spotify. And the whole world went, Neil who? And so he kind of shut up. But then Joe is getting pressure from other people in other places that he needs to sort of lay back a little bit on that stuff. And that happened at Spotify. As soon as he made the trip over there, they immediately had him delete a whole bunch of stuff from his prior podcasts that were just too, fringe, which is too bad.
Yep.
like Rick said today, if I got paid $100 million, which he did from Spotify to come on over there from YouTube, there is no way I would do anything other than tell the truth, tell it the way I saw it. And if they didn't like it, too bad. I still got my 100 mil.
Chief Smoke-A-Lot says, my 100-pound boxer passed away a year ago. That's a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a little hyper dash hound. He's my little buddy.
A hot dog. Nice.
Tracy said she hasn't logged into BitChute. Steve said, talk to myself. I don't even make YouTube videos. Guess I'm being in trucking too many years. I talk to myself all the time. And it's a good thing that I do because nobody else around here does. So, why do you think I got YouTube? No, I'm just kidding. They talk to me, but only when they're telling me, you know, hush, lint. Link.
All right, let's just, linked.
Lure. Doug, you gave me a dig. Gosh! Dude, I'm so in there. Yeah, 2 dogs.
Long and half a dog tall. Pretty funny. Hey, is Kenny Howard still in this thing? Kenny, you still in here? I want you to come on the show. Kenny just did an interesting hike through the mountains up in New Hampshire and posted some really gnarly video.
Nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful stuff.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I'd love for him to come on. I don't know if he was camping while he was up on top, but man, it looked freezing cold. He posted a picture or two. You know, he's got a beard and it's all the frozen snot and everything. It was pretty good, man. It's that Leonard Skinner made Neil Young famous. Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah. Hey, Bobby! What are you doing, brother?
Hey, Bobby!
Just get out of work. Hope all is well. It is what it is, son.
We are kicking it.
Steve, false information. Anything left doesn't agree with. Shaking my head. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
anything the left.
It's despicable.
I have never seen a time in my entire life where people get in trouble simply for sharing thoughts that weren't universally within our country considered bad, right? Like anytime someone would say something ridiculous like Hitler was right or something stupid to that effect, people would just, yeah, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, and they turn left and go right and go about their way. Now people literally want to get in your face and start pointing fingers and telling you're an asshole and want you to be shut down. This is just not the country I grew up in anymore.
Yay, Doreen!
It bothers the hell out of me. Who?
Doreen!
Oh.
Hi, Doreen!
Howdy.
You
Is
might
your mic
be
on?
Are you there? Doreen! She's like, oh shit, I went live!
No, we can kind of see you. We see a
Well,
circle. If you
yes,
don't want
we
your
do.
face to be shown, that's fine. But make sure your mic is working.
I'm glad you're trying to get on here, or whatever you do. I'm so game. Please get on. Oh, here, wait. Let me unmute your mic.
Oh, now it's muted.
How do I unmute it?
Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, we figured it out. Thanks to Gutter Girl. Gutter Girl's the brains behind this operation.
Woohoo.
I am the mouth.
Okay. Can you hear us, Doreen?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yay!
We can.
Oh, yay!
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing not too bad. You?
Good. Doreen and I
I'm
used to
new to
work
this.
together.
I'm
Oh.
new to this stuff. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Oh, me too. Don't feel bad. Hell, can't you tell? I mean, we're kind of like a couple of tards here trying to figure it out. So
what are we all talking about?
we pretty
What do
much
you want
talk
to talk
about whatever anybody wants to talk about. We're not picky. We just we basically, and then usually we'll have a few topics, different stuff. Like today we were talking about the convoy in Canada that's going on, and about how you keep your immune system up. And one of the things we hadn't even mentioned yet was how you get your news, how you get your information. Do you go through, mainstream media, or do you go through social media sites, or do you go to the internet? So
Gotcha.
just we're just kind of, and then of course we splash other things into there. Like we have a request to talk about daisy chains, which I'm trying to figure out what is, but I believe there's two different meanings for it, one of which is sexual, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of that one way or the other, because you know me.
Only you, Julie. Only you.
If I could, I would just like to point out that we have here another new subscriber from Rick's channel that says, hello, Yank-N-Gutter girl and chat. Came here from Rick's channel, and that is Lee Sugar Britches Sampson.
Yes, welcome.
And Lee wants to talk about Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
You just ate two. Oh, really? You have to tell me you just ate two, Lee? Come on. That's not even fair. It's 6:51 and I didn't even, or 4:51, and I didn't even bother to eat dinner. So yeah, so this is what we do. We sit on here and we visit and chat and just work up a storm. So how are you trying to stay healthy, Doreen? You're staying away from the doctor, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to make any assumptions.
Well, I used to work for KP. You know what that
Yes.
stands for, right?
Yes.
I got let go because I would not take the COVID jab, and I still won't. They can kiss my large butt. I won't do it.
Good girl.
I'm just living life,
Absolutely.
living the dream,
Yes. And enjoying all them grandbabies.
Yep, I am.
Nice.
How many do you
Very
have?
nice.
I have 4.
Very cool. Are they teenagers or young ones?
Oh, they're young. 11, 8, 7, and 5 almost. Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic. Now, do you ever think about the future and what may be held for them going forward? Not to be a downer, but I'm just asking.
By the way, Doreen, this
What's
is
that?
Yankee. This is my partner in crime on YouTube. This is Yankee. I didn't introduce him.
Nice to meet you.
You as well. It's just going to be a shithole. I mean, this life that these poor kids are going
I
through.
know.
I agree. It's going to be tough. We're going to see some very strange emotional behaviors with these children if we don't stop with these lockdowns and mask mandates and scaring the hell out of them from bugs and dirt and invisible things in the air. I mean, look, no one here is saying that something is not floating around out there. What we are saying is that we should probably use our heads a little more before we make everyone scared to death and paranoid to just be seen around people. Not to mention, it's going to be very hard for children to understand the nonverbals that you get through facial expressions and how to express yourself. My opinion is a lot of children are going to walk around looking like, for lack of a better example, that Adam Lanza kid's photo where it's just sort of, there's nothing there going on.
Right.
That to me is terrifying.
Yeah, because they're afraid to go out. They're afraid to do anything. Oh, we have to take them out. I said, no, you don't. Just live life, kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is awful to see what these kids. I said the other day, I have Sean's and his wife are expecting, and
Oh, cool.
yeah, but what do these kids have to look forward to? I mean, are they always going to have to? Because here in Oregon, we know, the hag is not going to uplift the mandates if she can help it. So, what are our grandkids got to look forward to? Is this what they're going to think? When we get older, we get to wear masks. I mean, They're not healthy. I can tell you right now. Breathing in a mask for 8 hours a day. It's nasty.
Exactly.
And you know, most people can't afford to change their mask as often as they should. So they fold it up, put it in their pocket. It's still wet. It creates bacteria, viruses. They put it back on their face. They're making themselves sick. It's bad. On a side note here, Bob, go ahead.
If I had to work outside the house now and wear a mask all the time like that, I would literally be changing mine. As soon as it got wet, moist at all, I would be changing it. And I have enough mass at this point between all of us here in the house that I'm gonna, as soon as all this shit's over with, I'm gonna have a quilt made out of the mass.
There you go.
And I'm gonna have remember how Laura did the one, Doreen, that I won at work, and it was the flip-flop quilt.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
We're kind of like that, except these are going to be masks, and it's going to say "Plandemic" across it with those masks.
Nice.
Good idea. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
On a side note, Gutter, I don't know if you've read, Bobby says that they said that the truckers earned enough money to keep the trucks parked there for 2 to 4 years.
9.4 million when I got off of the live stream today. It was at 9.4.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we got here.
Had the first job, was sick in bed 2 days and unwell for 6 weeks, not keen having any more. Yes, Trace.
What worries me is I mean, I don't, it's not like I judge somebody for doing it. It's to each their own, but I just worry about what happens. I don't know. I'd rather take my risk. I took my risk in working in assisted living and nursing homes for almost 20 years. And I got the flu one time. So, and that's pretty good. I never took a shot. So I refused. So they weren't real happy every time, but I never got sick, so they all did.
Oh, you haven't caught the coof?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Cool. Lucky for you. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I have not gotten the jab, and I did have it in the beginning of August of this year and ended at the end of September, and I am still screwed up. There are things that are still very much messed up with me. My smell is still screwy. I also have random breathing attacks that come out of nowhere where it feels like I have asthma now all of a sudden. And they're just not getting any better. So we'll see. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Doug said, did you see where China has the politicians in their back pocket and many of them are Republicans? Well, shit, we got that.
Of course.
We got that right here. I mean, how many of them can you actually trust? I said it's time to clean house. Clean slate.
Agreed. There is no two parties. They're both going, excuse me,
Chief
same
Smoke
way.
He says, I've worked the whole time and never got sick. When many people stayed home, I'm a plumber and a landlord, so I had to do repairs, maintenance, and cleaning. Yeah, my husband works for the airlines, and he didn't get to stay home. He, knock on wood, he has yet to be sick. So,
Bobby says, Doug, China owns many of our reps. It is the machine.
Yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of something I just thought about was I heard somebody saying on a bunch of them were saying actually on those lives, and I didn't get a chance to look it up. So let me just spread some rumors here. That Canada, like basically there's big wigs in the U.S. that own Canada, basically.
Is what?
So there's big wigs like in the U.S. within the U.S. that own Canada. Like they're the ones that basically are running the show. I'm like, oh Jesus, we're already thought of as conspiracy theorists. Now you want? I mean, maybe it's true. I don't know. I haven't looked into it at all, but
I have not heard that.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Canada's still under the crown in England, so there's some big wigs there.
I don't know.
The English monarchy.
The only thing I know is when I went to Canada, that bitch made me give her my mace. She said I couldn't take it. I had to turn it over to the queen. It's like, I just bought it too. And also, that's when I smoked, and they made me open. We took a carton because we were going to be there for over a week. So I took a carton that we had picked up, and they made me open every cigarette pack so that I couldn't sell them.
Wow.
I'm like, right on.
Bobby says buying all these masks just enriches China, the country that released this crap to begin with. Well, absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Isn't that the thing? Create the problem, then sell the solution, right? It's the Chi-Coms.
Yeah.
It's the Chi-Coms.
Yep.
As a certain person with the initials AJ would say.
Yeah. Chef says, I think it's already a problem. Young people struggle to communicate face to face now due to social media and now masks. Hell, I struggle. The thought of having to be around a bunch of people, I'm like, oh, really? It's just way too people-y over there. Can't we just stay home? I don't want to deal with them. It's too people-y for me. It is. I don't want to deal with a bunch of dumbasses.
That's right.
And I live in the middle of Oregon, so it don't take. Ask Doreen. It don't take a second. You walk out and go, yep, look at there. It's a whole freaking city of dumbasses. I'm not wrong, am I?
No, you're not.
When it's done, set your mask on fire and toast marshmallows. Yeah, but then they get that China shit all over it. No.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like my marshmallows, China free.
Well, come on, show me masks, those blue disposable masks. Show me ones that are not made in China. I haven't been able to find any that haven't been made in China.
No.
I can find some of the cloth masks that aren't made in China. But a lot of them are even made in China. They're hard to find. But I'm a big stickler on that. Like, I don't like my kids or my husband wearing them for too long. They piss me off when they wear it all day. It's like, no, you should be taking like 4 masks with you every day to work an 8-hour shift. That's just nasty.
Steve W. says nothing surprises me.
No doubt.
Join the club.
The chat
That's what this channel started from.
Busy, Bobby. We are rolling. Don't look like you'll ever make a quilt out of those.
Well, you know what? We're falling behind like Rick does.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, we're behind.
I'm about ready to give up on the whole mask thing. I don't give a shit what they say. They're just going to go. As soon as Marvin retires, they can kiss my ass. That's the only reason I wear them at this point.
That's right, Bobby. If you look at the bottom of the screen, I got that covered. It's just scrolling across. Hit that like and subscribe and share. Absolutely.
Yes. See, you taught us well, Bob.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, damn, you both what?
I don't know. I am sorry, but okay.
Oh, damn you both. I'm sorry. Damn us? Why are you damning us? Won't you just leave it one line, Jason Pack? Oh, there. Okay. He's got more. We'll see it here in just a second.
It's a good hot box with a mask on. Yeah. Any man who doesn't follow the rules.
All about fresh,
in the
man.
box.
Right on.
Yep.
My grandson came over.
Well, that's nice. After cooking dinner, very nice. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Hey, you two.
Okay, we're scrolling. Only time I ever got the flu is right after getting the flu shot. Now, I'm telling you, I had so many
Exactly.
residents.
Very.
Doreen knows. She knows the residents. As soon as they'd get one, it was like, oh, now half a dozen of them are sick. That's great.
Yeah.
Where in the fuck is Jody? Jody, where are you?
Shaz, yes, I do know how I contracted it. I got it from the wife who was a nurse. So, you know, eventually she was going to come in contact and something was going to happen.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yep.
And no, she has not gotten the shot either. So we're both just battling it out.
My military buddies told me the China virus is a military virus and it was bioengineered to mutate every 6 months to keep the virus going indefinitely.
I agree with that so much, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Anybody who says this thing is not an engineered bioweapon is out of their fucking mind. Excuse the language. I don't mean to swear. I'm trying to do a better job at it, but I'm sorry. Very upsetting to me.
Yeah.
That they will sit there bull-faced lie. And it's very upsetting to me that we're sending our Olympic athletes over there to do the Olympics, and now they're having COVID outbreaks over there, but we're sending them anyway.
Because I only think 12 are watching, Jason. Sorry.
That's okay. Maybe only 12 are. I don't care. I'm happy for the 12 we got.
That's right.
Without you guys, this show is nothing. It's two people just talking to each other, and we can do that on the phone. So
Yeah, I don't think you can.
No.
You know what?
I can't, not legally concealed, but you have to go through loops of, separating it out. He said, can you take your legal concealed carry pistol into Canada? Well, you just have to, I believe you have to part it all out. Like, you got to have the mag someplace out, the whole thing. I'm going to get in trouble if my daughter or her boyfriend hears me call it that, but.
What, the mag?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Am I the only one who sticks their tongue out strangers when wearing a mask? I just say fuck you under my mask a lot.
Yes, very much so.
Funniest thing Trump ever said was, no, he said China. It was China. I make sure to always keep the C small and the A big.
That's right. China.
I just fucked all kinds of shit up. Wow, what the hell? The hell?
Yeah, I had the problem that was going on with Rick all the time.
Take control. You better do something because I'm all up here. Do you see my screen? I can't. What the?
My legal weed and legal concealed carry. I'm happy stoner. What do we got here?
You better check into that. Chief Smoke Lot. Just
yeah. Be careful, man. I wouldn't go saying that an awful lot.
I found myself smiling at people, and then realized I have to speak to say thanks. Yeah.
True.
I don't find myself doing that a lot because around here their customer service fucking sucks. So I'm not wrong, am I, Doreen?
Yeah.
See.
But it's true. You have to work around the mask. I mean, you literally have to work around the mask. The things you are because of the generation we are, and we didn't grow up this way. Yeah, you can't just smile at somebody as a thank you. You just can't give the little head nod and stuff. You don't know what the hell people are doing. It's taken away 3/4 of nonverbal cues, and I don't like it. I don't like people anyway. So I used to work in the Navy for 2 years, so I have a A lot of military buddies in Navy and Marines. Well, congratulations there, Chief. That's cool.
I just don't understand why you screw. You're saying you only have 10 people. I know. I don't get it either. Well, because I think that's all that's here. Do you think there's more here? Maybe people came and then left.
You know what I noticed was when I go looking, well, my thing just jumped a million miles. Okay, there we go. When I go looking at our subscribers and try to figure out who they are, the only ones that come up are ones who have theirs public. You can be a channel and be private, and then no one can see whatever you're up to, which is kind of weird, creepy to me, but whatever. People do it. It's cool. So much. They're twisting the kids' minds so much, they don't even know what gender they are anymore. Oh, my God.
You know what? One of the things that we did was I bought these books for my granddaughter because we realized that things like the Constitution, really, it was like being manipulated in a different way to her. And when we realized that kind of stuff was going on, I bought her these books from the Tuttle twins. And let me tell you what, those have helped a lot for her to understand what really goes on in the real world, because she really didn't have a clue, and it really clued her in. I mean, it teaches about everything, the Constitution, all of it, the Bill of Rights, all of that stuff. So did you say fuck, Yank?
I said it once. Once.
Okay. Told you guys I'd make up for it.
Yeah, but Bobby's keeping count over here. Come
Bobby,
on, dude.
Get your shoes off.
Nice.
Good. Thank you, Jason.
Yes, much appreciated. Much appreciated.
It's quality.
It's quality, not quantity.
That's right. That is so right. You could.
Oh, Jason, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Very much. The channel will change as we grow. Every channel does. It starts out as something, and they start to work out the bugs and get to know each other before they finish the sentences, like old married couples. And we're going to get there. So, I'm sorry?
She's snickering.
Oh. Well, got a girl who's now my work wife.
He said, "You're my work wife." I said, the other day, he said, "You're my work wife." I said, "You're my work wife too, Yank."
I think I got something in my eye.
Oh wow!
Damn it!
I don't know if anybody got to see the clip that I posted from the other day from our last live, but Yank he got a desk job, and he told me he had an assistant under the desk.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
It's funny.
That was good.
Dirty people. You guys are just so filthy people. Gutter
I
talk.
know.
I love it. I love it.
Keeps us young.
Weehawken town. What in my Weehawken town. Gotcha. Awesome customer service.
Weehawken town sounds like a good thing, Trace, after living in this godforsaken city.
Yes, I agree. I would imagine that's supposed to be masks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
And how do you stop it? Because it's everywhere now. It's so pervasive. Now they have to get shots. Now it's at the schools.
Oh, they don't.
The age keeps lowering.
Holy
everywhere they go.
We are slow. We better hurry up.
Yeah, okay, let's just
Both of you say the F words. We do. We say it.
Oh, yeah.
Yank just thinks he has to watch his mouth because he turned into a fucking princess yesterday. I don't know what the hell the deal is.
You guys hear this shit? This is what I gotta put up with.
Christ, we're getting you a fucking tutu for the next live.
Marv, coming straight in your checkout.
He is. Why do you think I'm trying to straighten you out?
Oh, Oh boy. Okay.
No being a bitch, Yank.
Ain't no bitch in here. Ain't no bitch here. I picked my battles and when to go.
Bobby wants to know where we're all from. Well, I'm originally from Idaho, but now I've been here in Oregon longer than I was in Idaho. I hate admitting that, but it is the truth.
Well, I'm from deep underground in a bunker in an undisclosed location. Fuck you.
It's not. Can't you tell where he's from? Jesus.
What are you saying? I have some kind of I don't know accent?
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Okay.
Just say park the car.
Park the car.
See? Park the car.
Park the car in the Harvard yard.
In the barnyard.
In
You
the
dirty
barn.
bastards. You dirty bastards, just park the car in the barnyard.
That's right. So
Oh,
she's
Judy,
good.
you're killing me.
I bought my kids the whole Rush Limbaugh books, Rush Revere for kids. It's all about the Revolutionary War. Great
Oh.
series of books. Very nice.
I'm going to
Rest
have to
in
check
peace,
that
Rush. There'll never be another Rush.
out.
Yank 2. I'm going to kill you, Bobby. I'm going to kill you.
This is funny. What? What's he doing? Oh, number
It's
2.
counting.
Dude, you told him. You told everybody.
I didn't tell him shit.
You did. You told him last
I
lie.
did.
Hey, yeah.
Must have been
you
drinking. That
made
doesn't
me
count.
Watch my
That
F words.
doesn't
Well, now you got it. Now he's watching him.
Frog. Frog flipper friggin'
Sending you a freaking
fungus.
choo-choo.
Piece of prehistoric frog shit.
Okay. China. Yes.
China.
Yeah,
China. I love my wee hit
Oh my
count. You
God.
should.
You guys are merciless.
Be right back. Okay, we'll wait. Princess
I went to
Yank. Yeah, I'm telling you. We're going to change his glasses. We're going to paint him pink. I was born. What the fuck? Where'd that one go? Go back.
I fucking changed it because I'm the boss.
I was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. And I still live here. That would be awesome. I got to go to Nashville with my cousin Sonia once, and that was really cool. She's probably not here either, though. Are you, you hag? She won't never come on.
I went into a Home Depot and Chief. I went into Home Depot and forgot my mask, and 8 employees come running
Are
at
you
me.
rushing
yapping.
ahead?
Huh?
Are you rushing ahead?
I am, because you're just too busy talking to your friends.
You know what? Suck my dick.
No, thanks. I'd be
Yeah,
bored
yeah.
and you'd be confused.
Yank 3.
Yep.
Are you keeping track how many times I say it,
Count
Bobby?
that.
Are you keeping track how many times I'm saying it, Bobby?
No, because you're a lady and you're dainty, and we don't do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm real dainty.
They don't know you,
If
Julie,
you
do
do,
No, they don't know me. Do they, Doreen? Holy shit. I wear combat boots, dude.
Kill a cat.
shooting shy town here. Nice.
Are you still? Really?
What the hell was that? Who's making sucking sounds?
It's Doreen because you're being a dildo over there.
It's my laugh. I guess I'm joking.
You and I are gonna have a talk after this.
You think you scare me?
No,
Okay.
not yet. That's the point.
Oh, now he's
Doreen's
talking
phone
about
is dying
points
in
and shit.
He's on your daily.
Where are you? Queensland.
Doreen asked a question like an hour ago. No, little while ago. My phone's dying and my charger is at my daughter's. Are you guys on here daily or Tuesdays 5-2? Was that you, Doreen, that asked that?
Yeah, because my phone's now on 2%. How often are you guys on here?
Once a week.
Every Tuesday.
So once a week.
Okay.
From 5 until we finally get off here, and usually it goes about 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So come anytime.
Okay, I'll pop it if I can remember how I got on the first time. So yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna look for that link that's gonna be on the top of the YouTube chat. You'll see that link. It'll be pinned up there.
Okay, I'll see you both then, or hear from you then.
Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Have a great evening, guys.
Yes, you too.
No, Doug, I've never been blocked by kids on the phone over politics because I don't have any kids and I don't have any friends. Apparently, I don't even have a work wife.
If my kids blocked me, oh, holy shit, they wouldn't have a hair left on their head. They'd know better. Psh, no. They would never make it. I lost count, Yankee. Uh-oh.
Good. Fuck.
I'm in Nashville. Yeah, you just gotta keep rubbing that in on me, don't you, Leah? Okay. Hitting the shower. Why don't you just get in and take a shower there, dude?
Yeah, don't hit the shower, for Christ's sake.
Look, he said it for you. Look, he said it for you.
I did see that, yes.
It was his desk assistant, yes. She was his desk assistant. Sucking sounds? No, that's the Yank-N-Gutter talk. Exactly. That's Doreen came in for the sound effects.
So when next time you guys come in, bring a lollipop or a popsicle.
You want us to say those fucking words, Tracy? Really? Namber. Emundi. I butchered that one. Noosa. That one sounds like an Indian. In Queensland, beautiful place. Rick should come on here. I know he should, but see, he did a live today, so he's probably not going to want to do one tonight. I try not to pressure him. I figure eventually he'll roll on. It's going to be on, Rick terms. I would love to visit Australia. Such an interesting country. I think it would be too. Except I would worry about what the hell was going to kill me around every corner. I haven't been. Bobby, your name sounds like it came from The Sopranos. It probably did.
Bobby
He's probably their grandson or something. Wait till you meet him. Chief Rick should come on here. Yes. You need to give him a hard time about it. I do. Got them all correct, Gutter. Well done. Thank you! Right on! See, it's because it's all those movies that I watch. I really do have an infatuation with Australia. Look at that. And how did I ever miss? I know I seen where Lee said something about hi or coming on or something, and then she went away. Lee, we're going to talk about you if you're not here.
Hell, we'll talk about you even when you are here.
Oh, hell yeah. Too many snakes and spiders. They don't get you the sun. I know. I've never been to New Zealand, though, Tracy, so I don't know how I would do that. Your skin will boil off. Oh, geez. Okay. I know a guy who got all butt hurt because the woman he was with called him an asshole. Really? I've been married 27 years. Left my ass off. Shit. My husband calls me an asshole. It means I've been doing it right. And it's the same way for him is how he feels. Of course, sometimes he can be just an asshole.
Well, I could say after 20 years with the same woman, in my case, the shit we say to each other is hysterical. And busting balls has just become the way of the world in my house. There's no, how was your day? It's like, hey, fucko, what are you doing?
No, I always say that, and then he starts bitching. I go, okay, I didn't really want to know.
Oh,
was
right.
just-
I do that too. Yeah. How was your day? Well, yeah, I was.
I didn't
That's
really
just
wanna
a thing
know.
I said. I don't.
Hey, I did. That wasn't. Did I say question mark after I said that? Because I don't
Right.
think I did.
Very
What's the
funny.
last movie or video movie you watched? The last movie we just watched. I don't know. We got done with the Yellowstone series, and now we need to do the 1883. I don't remember the last time we watched a movie. It's been a while.
I watched Deadpool just the other night. Yes, I'm a Marvel nerd.
I like it here, but I've lived here all my life, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I just watched 2 movies of The Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker. Oh, is
Yeah.
that the real Night Stalker guy, or is that the TV show with Kolchak, The Night Stalker? It's just a figure of speech. How are you? I love Marvel. Right on, Trace. Yeah, I'm moving ahead of you. Going too slow.
I love 1670s movies. Real quality back then. I agree. They seem way, and I think there's a much, and I hate to say this, but there's a much more wholesomeness to them in a certain sense that we don't get today.
Chief, I got one for you. Scariest movie opening ever.
I'm going to get
my
more coffee.
opinion was
Pay attention to the chat. Don't just start talking and forget.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Chief. Yes, Chief. The scariest movie opening that I have ever heard, or TV series opening, correct me if I'm wrong, Night Gallery. Does anybody remember that? That scared the living hell out of me as a younger person. Let's see. What do we got here? The TV shows with the new Kolchak. Great series. Haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out. My scariest movies. Trilogy of Terror was one of them for me. That little doll scared the shit out of me. Well, these buttons are hard to hit. Music from the 50s to the 70s is my fave. Yeah, Shaz, I agree. Oh, people moving. Hold on, where did everybody go? Night Stalker. I screwed everything up, guys, so now we're...
You could fuck up an anvil, couldn't you?
I could. But that's only because I'm not good. Anybody else notice how people that got the vax aren't as sharp? Almost friggin' stupid? Look, let me show that one. And I'm going to pause on that for a second because I do have something to say about that, Doug. Along with the smell that I have...
What Tracy did, don't be mean to Tracy, because I'll...
Who? Why would I be next to Tracy?
Because I just... It
You're
said
drinking amaretto. You need to chill, woman. Listen, no, Doug, seriously, this goes to what you said, and I wasn't going to bring it up because I kind of feel like it's a weird thing, and I'm not real sure about it. I am not as sharp mentally as I was prior to COVID. Now, if I'm having the lasting results of my smelling ability is so strange, and these odd breathing attacks that I get that almost seem like asthma, I have noticed that my retention to things and my ability to quickly come back with certain things is diminished. It's not as sharp as it used to be. So that's a little scary, and that's a good point that people are like that. Some of them are friggin' stupid. I don't put myself in that category, but I'm definitely not as high functioning as I once was. So whatever. The thought Saw was bad enough. Saw was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're jumping around here. Shaz. Okay, that's not to us. Let's see.
You can read it.
I can read it, but it's not. It's
We have 4
somebody
seasons
else.
I live very close
Huh?
to downtown, but in a residential area. Lots of people are moving here from other areas of the country. The cost of living is going up. No shit, man. I'm telling you what, it's crazy here. What?
Night Gallery, Child's Play, and Dracoland, original werewolf. Dracoland? Never heard of
No,
it.
that's all scary shit. No way, man. I spent
No, Night Gallery was a terrifying show
no.
from Rod
And I have
Serling.
to sleep with everything beside me, and it's just not good.
Okay, I'm going to let you take over the pushing the buttons.
Pushing the buttons. I was. I
Okay.
pushed the buttons. Look at your face.
I noticed.
Okay.
What?
Sounds
What
good.
does this
I
button
know.
do? What? I'm sorry, God, I can't hear you. What?
Okay. You know what you mean? Haven't used numbers. Moving to Queensland. Ugh. I'm tough. I can take it. That's right, girl. Huge numbers. Lee Car 54, where are you? That was me, Lee. You knew what the reference was, didn't you? Yankee. That's because we old.
That's
Yeah,
old.
you guys are old.
Old.
29. Don't you forget.
That's why I'm always putting up with this 29-year-old sidekicks.
I've been married 30 years,
Attitude.
but I'm 29.
What does that say?
One of my favorite shows back in the
Combat.
day is Combat.
The Rockford
White
Files. I
Five-O.
do remember that.
Rockford Files. Love that.
The Y50. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aliens. The 100 is a really cool show. I'm telling you. That's some good shit. We are way behind here. I'm going to watch
all your
TV.
fault.
Antennas TV. My favorite channel. Yeah. I'm a Gen
Gen
X.
X in the house.
No shit. And you're going to stand there with some tinfoil.
Absolutely.
Anyone, my gallery scared the shit out of me back in the day. I don't think I ever seen that.
Oh man, you know what? If I want to Google it now, just to the intro music is beyond weird and spooky, man. When you're a
The whole
kid,
world is messed up with money. We will all
Matter of
be
fact,
broke.
I'm gonna
So
look it
many people becoming homeless. It's scary. But you know, a lot of the people like here, I swear, they were all, when all the bullshit started down there, the riots and everything down in Portland, they were giving them money to go sleep in tents and stuff. I mean, they were getting checks that were coming to them, but they were sleeping in, tents and tiny homes that they moved down in the middle of Portland. And it's only gotten worse. I mean, it is a nightmare driving anywhere down there. It's just disgusting, gross. And Seattle's the same way. Hi.
All right. Oh, Lee.
Oh wait,
Howdy.
Am I muted? Can you hear me?
he muted. He
Can't
had
hear you.
muted.
I didn't do
okay.
shit.
You want to know?
Stop
Okay,
talking.
this is how. I can only stay for a little bit because I have dinner plans with my son. But
Nice.
yeah, very nice. So he gets off of work in about a half hour, so he's going to text me when he's done. But in any event, this is how stupid I am. Okay, I'm on the other live that was already streamed whenever you guys streamed it, and I'm like, hey, I'm waiting to get on, and of course nobody's answering me because I'm not there. This is streamed 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, this is weird. And I have nobody's cell phone numbers, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Anyways, I finally made it in to say hello to you guys, but
I'm so glad you did.
I know. Wasn't it fun this
Absolutely.
morning? Yank, you came on in the middle part of this morning because I saw you were promoting the channel, which good for you.
Yeah. Well, and Rick had told me, he goes, just promote it when you're on there. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to spam the shit out of you.
Yeah. I need to
big
give
time.
you guys a way to get a hold of me, but I have no idea how to do that. So
You know what? I'm wondering in the private chat right over here, if we click on this, can you see that?
I'm just so private about my like info. I can see the private chat.
Okay, but only me, you, and Yank, I think, can see that.
How do I test that? If so, I put up my cell phone number. You guys have it?
No, here, let's.
Well, how
let's
about you just
hello.
write some silly sentence?
There.
This is how I'm an idiot.
And then I think we can delete it.
I mean, I don't really care who. Like, I just don't want to have to get a new cell phone, and you know, it's a pain when you.
Oh no, absolutely, we understand. I don't know how to delete it.
I'm just trying to, because everything, once you put in your cell phone, usually you can find your address and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, and we don't want that.
No, I can delete it.
Did you get it? I just wrote,
maybe,
I'm an idiot.
No, wait.
In the private chat.
I see I'm an
You know
idiot.
what?
Hey, everyone from Rick's channel, whoever's here. I saw Jason was here.
Let's
Shout
go back
out
to
Jason.
the comments. You know what you can do, Lee, is you can email us.
How do, so
Yeah, you
do you
could.
want to post an email? I'll email it to you before I get off. Who's email? How do
Here,
I email
ours.
from YouTube though? What?
It's our email that we use for our channel. So it's just called Yank-N-Gutter with no dashes in between.
Yank N, like the letter N?
Yeah. At gmail.com.
Okay.
And then nobody else but me and Yank will get that.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
So you
you.
have
And
one
then
more,
once I get it, I'll text you. I will text you and say, hey, it's me. And that way you have my number.
Sounds like a plan. So what, how was your, I was kind of off and on. My kid wanted cinnamon rolls, so I did that. My other kid's at work, meeting him. And then, it's been just one of those days. How was your day how was your guys' day?
Well, Rick kind of surprised me, so that kind of put a little bit of a wrench in my day because, not a wrench, but I was all excited that he actually decided to do a live, but I was headed to the store and I was trying to get shit ready and I still had stuff to do. And
here he goes, just fucking everything up.
I know.
No, he
So
was
I
in the mood this morning. It was good
Yeah,
though. I'm
I
glad he did it. I joked to him in my comments. I'm like, yeah, well, you fucking blew us all off Saturday. So yeah, you should have damn done it live, you know, and he did. And he just, I don't know what he said. It's something with an emoji. But no, it was all good. Get him on the channel. Why don't you text him?
Well, Yank will have to text him through his because mine goes automatically to those other ones and I get sick of trying to get it through there. So Yank would have to do it. But you should text him to see, Yank.
Let him be. Let him be. He's probably doing his own
Text him
thing.
what now?
No, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
you should promote your channel. You guys have been so good for him.
Oh well, thank you. He does obviously on his
I know,
channel. If we're in the chat, he does mention it, and we did manage to have some people tonight, which we're very grateful for, that showed up and subbed.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to push it. You know, that's kind of up to
No,
somebody to do as they feel, and I'm happy with the growth that we're getting. It's fine. We're not in any. Listen, I don't want to all of a sudden have 10,000 people, to be honest.
No.
And I'm just trying to figure out how to work with the 7 people in the chat now.
No, I'm just kidding around. It was really nice that he promoted your channel to get viewers, and I saw that a few came on, and yeah, he does a lot, and you don't want to over, you know.
No. And I think that's why I've kind of, you know, I mean, I love all the help he gives us and all of that, but I do try to, when I ask him for help, I try to make sure that it's when I have a bunch of shit that I need to get answered, not just one thing. And, you know, I'm calling him every day or any of that,
Absolutely,
or because
100%.
I mean, that would just drive anybody nuts. Because
Yeah,
I'm sure he gets lots of those.
No. Besides, he's got a million other things going on, always a fire and, you know, going on. So yeah, he's a good guy. You don't want to hassle him. Yeah.
Plus, he has a fuse about this long. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just, you know, he'll blow up at something and not think anything of it, and then you're sitting like, huh? And he'll go, but you know, it's fine. Well, why'd you blow up? And you wonder why he lives on such big property with nobody else on it.
So when he's yelling and
Kinda-
screaming and all that, the only people that or the only animals that hear are his. Yeah,
That's right.
so
Yeah, but you know, the thing about it is he always will turn, if he's wrong in something, he will turn around and apologize and go, oh shit. Like
Yeah.
the whole thing when he caught when I said, oh, talk gutter, please talk gutter. That's where all that shit started from, was he guessed it wrong and said, oh, you don't want me to talk gutter? It's my fucking channel. Get your own fucking channel if you don't want to.
see, he
And then-
gave you the idea, and that was
And
the
then everybody
genesis of this
come
whole thing.
down on him. They were all like, she was telling you that she wanted you to talk gutter, you bonehead. And then once he realized that, he was like, oh, sorry.
But
shit."
you know what? He branded you guys, so there you go,
Oh, totally.
right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
he totally
when you
did.
guys have hundreds of millions of subscribers, you
Yeah.
know, I mean, you could
Yeah,
say you
I
had a
don't-
part in coming up with your brand, right? So
Yeah,
I
that's
tried
right.
to, because you guys have inspired me. So I tried to make a little channel. I didn't, it's not like a channel like you guys have a channel. It's like literally I uploaded 4 videos, just more on self-education. Like, how do I actually upload a video? Because I have no clue. And it sucks. So I literally, I'm sitting there in YouTube and I'm like, okay, I'm going to create a short. If I just took some stupid shit of like my camera roll on my phone, I'm like, okay, I can post this and I can post that, you know? So I did, and I figured out how to upload 4, but the only thing I don't know how to do is I don't know how to like add audio. Let's say you're just taking a picture of, I don't know, let's say you're out somewhere and you're like, oh, this is really funny, I'd like to add some audio. I'm talking to whoever. I have no idea how to do that. Are you guys pretty savvy now? Do you know how to like do stuff with?
Not yet, but I know this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm like, oh my God, you have an in with YouTube, and you're
You just got to kind of get a hold of them in between strikes.
okay. This is what you get from me at this hour of the night. Okay, not very much. I'm like sitting there on a friggin' stream that's 2 weeks ago old. Like, how do I talk to Gutter?
That's
Too
hilarious.
Fucking stupid. Like,
Um,
no brains. This is what, like, it's 7:30 here in Phoenix, and this is like kind of the best view right now. You know, just maybe.
Well,
I'll have
and
a
you're
glass
always
of
burning
wine.
the candle at both ends, so I can't imagine why you're tired or anything.
No, and just I'm trying to pass study for my big test. So I went to school for the vet tech stuff, right? Graduated
Good.
that. But now I've got my state boards, which are in April. And so in the mornings, you know, I take the kids to school, I come home, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, I have like at least 5 or 6 hours of quiet, undisturbed stuff. And then I get them at the end of the day. And then, you know, all that stuff, you know, like what you do after school and all that bullshit. And then I've got 2 little ones. So I've got like the homework and all that bullshit. You remember, I mean, like,
Oh,
you know,
God.
and then it's just a really busy time from like 4 to 8, you know, but whatever. But yeah, I'm working through.
If I can interrupt you for a second, if you notice it just at the bottom of the screen there, Shaz says the best way to add audio to a picture is to use PowerPoint. So I don't know what PowerPoint is, but
No, that's a presentation program. I
Yeah.
know that. But I'm saying let's say you're taking video from your iPhone and you want to upload it. You're not going to convert that to a PowerPoint to put it on YouTube, though, for a channel.
What I think is, I don't. I mean, she could very well have a point. I'm not sure about that, but I think that on video editor, which usually comes with, like, it came with my laptop, it came with Yank's laptop, and on there it has where you can actually add, I believe you can add voiceover. I think Rick does. I think he's added voiceover to his stuff. Remember?
Yeah, so you know when
well,
he's able, let's say he's doing, I don't know, let's say he's doing a video on like some cop shootout or something like that. So he takes video from another source, adds his commentary on it, and
Right.
then uploads it, right? But
Right.
it's not on his iPhone because he doesn't have the original source video. So he gets it from somewhere, wherever, let's say he sees it online, takes it. How does he actually, I mean, I guess I can ask him directly, but like, how does he take the content, add his dialogue, and then upload that? I don't really know how to.
He may download the original video, then maybe mute out the sound somehow. But I also know within my laptop, I have video editor, and I also have a voice recorder that I have not messed with at all. So what I'm wondering is if he is using the voice recorder, the video that he downloaded, putting them into the video editor, and then placing audio over the video. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I am a total.
That sounds
I'm lucky
like a
this thing is not
clusterfuck.
blowing up.
When you guys started this channel, did you use like the creator studio that comes with YouTube to upload, like to get onto your lives, or I see you're doing this through StreamYard, but is that through StreamYard, or do you go through YouTube and then you add a link from StreamYard? How do you guys actually create the live?
The live's created in StreamYard.
Yes.
You can't get a bunch of people to come on to YouTube like you can StreamYard. So that's how come we go through StreamYard first, and then it sends it to YouTube.
Yes.
It
We
sends
do not
it.
have enough subscribers to do a YouTube live.
Right.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it. I think we
I'm
need
not
1,000.
really. I'm more interested in my own like personal content, like not for hosting. Like I don't have. I mean, and I respect and I love that you guys all do this stuff for me. You know, I just hop on and I the people I care about, and you know, I just do my own thing. But I don't think I can manage all this. But I just, let's say I have a video of something like, oh, I'm in a really cool restaurant and I'm eating something really cool, and maybe I want to talk about that. So I just have no idea how to make that happen. But
This
I
week-
comment somebody saying the YouTube Studio app for voiceovers and video editing.
I think that may be the case. And this week I'll try to mess around with it and see what happens, Lee, and then I can let you know what happens with that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get in touch with us through the emails, we can goof around
Yeah.
on some stuff and send
Yeah,
them back
just-
to you, and then just kind of play around and do it
Yeah.
that way.
Right.
But yeah, I agree. Hey, listen, if you're starting your own channel, please let us know. Do you have a
Yeah.
name? Would you like to, at this point,
What's your name?
No, it's just my
give
name.
yourself
It's
a
Lee
plug?
B, but it's not. It's like an infant channel, not even an infant.
That's okay.
It's younger than infant. It's got 4 little shorts on there, but
Zeitgeist.
yeah, it's that.
I think
And I'm not gonna do. I just I think where I'm gonna probably end up going in long term. So I have like long term goals, and I think what I'm probably gonna post on there is when I get more into the medical vet stuff. I'm probably going to see if I can use that to brand. My plan is, let's say I pass my boards in April, then I'll start like, so I know a lot of techs and they all do different things, but I'm trying to think if, let's say I want to do equine massage or therapy, pain, inflammation, dogs, cats, whatever. Maybe I can start to link like an Instagram and a Facebook for business to a YouTube. And then, because I know you have to do like, so I was talking to my friend, you have to do a whole bunch of case studies to get some certification. And then, you know, like, I mean, there's a market for that here. I'd be able to make my own hours, work as much as or as little as I want to. And you know, you bring your equipment with you. Obviously, I'm not a vet. I can't prescribe. I can't diagnose. I can't, you know, do any of that. So I can't do surgery. But, you know, my girlfriend, she does equine massage, and, you know, she can, you know, make like $500 a day, you know, like if she does 4 or 5 horses at a show, or if, you know, you bring your laser therapy with you, you know, it just kind of depends how aggressive and what you want to do with it. But you know, that would maybe be something long term that I would want to pursue, you know, because you can actually use this.
Everything starts from somewhere. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So that's why don't worry about, oh, it's only this. Let people come on. Let people get to know you. And that, you know, you asking questions and stuff, you'll be able to address people in the comments and talk with them. They may give you suggestions on where you want to go or what you need help doing. And like, I found it's really cool to just throw yourself out there in the wind and see what happens. You have a plan, which is great, and follow that plan, but don't be afraid to let other people come along with you. You know, you're an interesting person, and I would definitely sign up and sub to you.
I'm an interesting.
So it's your name?
It's right now. It's just Levy. Once I get to the point, it's just personal right now. It's just a bunch of nonsense on there, like basically me going out with my friends or being on, you know, wherever, somewhere in the desert, and just cool. This is a really cool drink. I like this, you know. I have no idea how to use TikTok. I have no idea how to use Snapchat. I barely know how to use Instagram, and I'm on Facebook like twice a month. But
you know, TikTok is one that makes it really easy for you to get spotted, and it's actually a pretty easy app to work with. So once you kind of get rolling, we'll get you in on that, because that might be something. Huh?
Are you guys on TikTok? My feral mini horse.
I am.
Yes, not me.
Interesting. That used to drill.
I haven't done a Yank-N-Gutter one on TikTok, but I have my own personal one on there.
Ooh, cool. All right. Well,
and I have to start a group on Facebook of Yank-N-Gutter. I just have to figure out exactly how to do it and link everything. But that'll be happening within the next week.
And then we have to work on our backup channel so that when we get a strike on this channel, we're ready with the next channel, because we know what's going to happen.
Yep.
Well, you know what? You can only do what you can do, right?
That's right.
Keep fighting the fight. That's all that's all we can do, you know? I actually felt really bad, you know, this morning for like, just like all the bullshit that Rick must go through, you know. What a fucking pain in the ass. I don't even know if you're allowed. Are you allowed to swear on YouTube? I don't even know. That might even flag something, and I don't want to run off my mouth.
It all depends, but we're not worried about it. Trust me. We said fuck more times.
Can you imagine? You're like first day you get a strike. That would be horrible.
Well, and that's the thing, is we're not seen enough, so it kind of makes it, you know, eventually
we're still way under the radar.
8 months later,
it's actually not bad. I mean, if you're trying to grow your channel, fine, but maybe it's not so bad to be under the radar a little bit, you know?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
You kind of speak the truth, and I'm kind of thinking under the radar is kind of the way to be, maybe, you know, these days. I don't know.
Very much. Yeah, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, or the nail that sticks up gets the hammer. I mean, that's just the way of the world at this point. So
my husband,
we're going to wind up bringing some attention.
My husband used to say that I would say the squeaky wheel gets a grease, dude, and he'd say, yeah, well, it can also be replaced. Well, not so much anymore, because they don't have anybody to work, so the squeaky wheel ain't getting replaced. That shit's just getting more grease put on it and put back out there. So, little scary to think about in that sense, because there's some wheels that are probably about ready to fall off.
It's true. So what else are you guys talking about? I'm just keeping an eye on my phone. I don't want to miss.
There really wasn't too much. We had some stuff. I really want to play this Night Gallery intro, and Bobby said, "Be careful of a copyright strike."
See, I would worry about it.
What Night Gallery? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Do you remember the show Night Gallery? I don't know how old you are, but there was a show back in 48? The 70s called Night Gallery. And it was by Rod Serling, who did the, of course, Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
The opening music to that was incredibly scary. It's just this crazy sounding music. And I'm willing to play it because at this point, I've got, like I have on one of my videos, a copyright strike for music from George Thorogood, and it's a soft strike. It doesn't mean anything. It just means you can't be monetized. And at this point, I don't think we're getting monetized. So what do you think?
You don't know. You don't know. I mean, you know, Rick's.
You never know. My son said, "Mom, you might be surprised when you wake up one morning and all of a sudden one of your videos goes viral, and the next thing you know,
never know. You never know. You never know, right? But is that a
Okay.
good thing or a bad thing? Then you've got,
Well-
also a bigger channel, bigger headaches.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I know. Then
Yeah.
the free speech starts to die away because now
Yeah.
worry about the bullshit and getting, demonetized or a strike or this or that. Or
Well,
are
see,
you
I'm
that's what I
clearly
was
not
just
going.
thinking. It's like we said when we opened this thing that it's going to be real and we're going to say it how it is and run it till the wheels fall off.
Right.
I don't want to purposely zoom with the dynamite and blow the thing up. So maybe I will, maybe I won't, maybe I just won't this time. But this is the one time I'm probably going to defer and say, all right, I won't push it. I won't push it. So I'll just get rid of it, and it'll go. Has anybody heard of Jen Psaki laughing at the whole crime thing? Did you guys hear about that?
No, I try
When a
and
reporter
anything
asked-
she puts out, I try and avoid.
Yeah.
Uh,
She
I
is,
don't blame you. Oh, that
But I
woman
like
is something else.
Seth Rogen, Joe Rogan, but he's kind of like, I don't know. I can't get a good read on him now.
I know.
I was really disappointed. And look, he never said he was a conservative. This guy, he's
Right.
all
No.
his big thing in life is he just wants to legalize pot for everyone. That's his
Yeah.
That's right.
main point in life. But I would definitely not call him a conservative, and I don't even know if I'd even call him a libertarian. I would say if I had to qualify him as something, he's probably a liberal. And yet they're turning on him. He's like, oh, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have said that, about the vaccines. And I'm like, you know what? If you have a point, stand up for yourself, make your point, and then move on. I mean, you have $100 million friggin' dollars. What do you care?
Yeah.
I mean, just I don't know.
Agreed.
I used to listen to Howard Stern a lot, and who I really like. And I don't know if you guys listen to him or like him or whatever. And he's just become this
Yep. I used to,
big
and then
vaccine ultra liberal
can't deal
I
with
don't know.
it.
I can't even listen to him anymore, honestly. I had Sirius in my car. I canceled my subscription. It came when I got my card, I had this 6-month trial, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to pay to listen to
Me
these
too.
shits. Sorry,
Exactly.
Yeah.
bullshits.
I couldn't
What
believe
20
what Howard
bucks for
Stern
that?
was saying. I'm sure you guys saw it on the mainstream news too, when he was basically saying he was
He used to
shilling
love-
for the vax people.
Yeah,
And he was like, oh, they shouldn't be allowed into the hospitals. They should just die if they don't want to get. And
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
really?
That's
Really? This is the guy that had bimbos swallowing bananas on his show.
all sorts of stuff. And I really I was a huge fan, and all that.
Yep.
But I don't know. Yeah, exactly. They tried to
It's funny.
cancel
They
him.
get their money.
They
They get their money. They get their power, and then they don't want you to get it.
Yep.
They don't want the competition, so they happily get in bed with the big people, and then they go and squash down everybody else who's trying to claw their way up. It's bad, man. The guy is something else.
Howard Stern is, but I'd say what you will about the guy. I mean, he's worth about $800 million. He's laughing all his way to the bank. He could give a shit probably about any of this stuff,
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's not going to phase him one way or the other. So,
That's
so
right.
Facebook came up with so many new restrictions. Even poor Lester from I'm a Survivor Sanctuary is getting targeted. I know, it's nuts.
Yeah.
And he has more followers and subscribers, whatever you want to call them, friend, through Facebook than he does through YouTube. But I think he gets more activity probably through YouTube because his videos are longer. Usually YouTube or Facebook, if you've got long videos, people don't watch them. They like real quick things. Where
Yeah.
YouTube people they'll watch longer videos.
Do you know, how did he get started with all this animal rescue stuff? Do you know his backstory? I have no idea. I just kind of saw a
There's
few
a
little.
show. He has one at the very beginning of his channel. And actually, it all started, I believe, with the flood. He had a channel before, but it was really, really small.
Okay.
And then the flood happened, and that's where he met Jamie. And I think Jamie was kind of the business savvy part of it all. And that's kind of who got shit rolling. And then now they got 7 channels coming off of that one farm.
See,
Well, I know
your channel's going to make it. You guys are going to explode. I know it,
Yeah, I think it's going to be, and the biggest thing for me is, like I said, was for people to be able to come and say what they want and not feel like, oh God, they're going to, because there's so many times when I get on some of these people that do lives and you worry about just speaking your mind where it's going to get, if they're going to ban you or because they're worried about being censored. And so, it's not that they want to be assholes. They're like-minded people, but they're trying to save their channel. And like Rick said, no, $1,000, he gets 300 from one channel, 700 from the other. And if they went away, no, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But when you get used to it, to having $1,000 extra a month and then it's gone, hell yeah, man, that can play on you.
Yeah, it's extra money, 100%. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
you get addicted to it. It winds up becoming part of what you do every month. It's just and when it's taken away, you notice it.
And he's not the normal person. He actually, he don't just give to his own animals. He's feeding the neighbor's animals. Christ, he went and got the neighbor's horse and brought it home, and he takes care of it and treats it better than probably anybody else has. And that takes some money to do that. You can't just do it on,
Also, and I don't know what it's like in Texas, but the price of hay in Arizona, I don't know if it's like the friggin' labor shortage or material shortage or what the hell is going on, but it is like skyrocketed.
It's bad here too, in Oregon and in Idaho. Yeah,
it's got to be related to like labor and all that stuff. Good. You know what? Good for these friggin' truckers, because you know how everybody, like all these liberals, they like going to the store, they like getting their produce, they like getting their organic shit. Good luck getting any of that stuff without a trucker. Good luck to you, liberals. Enjoy your.
They keep talking about all that organic shit, and one of my daughter's best friends, she came over one day and she said, for a long time we bought the organic milk and the organic this, and she said, and then one day my dad took me over to the neighbors and showed me that the neighbors, they had tested their cows and they had too much antibiotics in the milk to sell to the normal Joe Blow that takes the milk and bottles it and sticks it out on the store counter. Well, so they give it to organic farms because organic farms don't have the regulations that the other farms do. So how fucking organic is it then?
Nope. Yeah, I don't know.
It's got a higher content of antibiotics in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, look, I get how you don't want, like a chicken to 800 pounds, but I buy my chickens at freaking Costco, I don't know if that's organic or not. I just know it tastes good. They're probably shooting it up with some growth hormone, but whatever.
If I eat store-bought eggs, I will get a stomach ache from hell every time.
Will.
So I have to eat. And most of the ones that are farm fresh that we get don't bother me. But boy, I'm telling you, if I get the store-bought ones, now they do have some in the store that are organic. It's not really that they're organic. It calls them something else. There's one that's free range that doesn't seem to do too bad. That's by Wilcox, which is not too far from here. So, but for the most part, I can't do store-bought eggs, or they will hurt my stomach. It took me a while to figure out that's what it was. I thought it was gluten, and we went through all the preservative. Yeah,
it's funny.
Go ahead.
No, I had I bought some eggs. It wasn't here. It was in upstate New York, very upstate New York. And the yolk was like, they were farm fresh. Literally, she just grabbed them from the chicken. She was just standing there. She had a few cartons. So we bought some, my sister and I. Anyways, the yolk was orange. It was like bright orange. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Anyways, so I had this egg, right? And damn, that was a damn good egg. Let me tell you, that's not the same stuff you're buying at Safeway or Albertsons or whatever. It was
it's almost like the shit's watered down. It's like they water it down or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
The yolk is yellow. It's not corn.
I whipped it up with a little butter and salt. That was the best friggin' egg I think I ever, and I love eggs. But it was the best friggin' egg I think I ever had in my life,
Yeah, I'm a huge
The
egg
missus
person.
and I are going to look into, here in Florida, we're going to look into, there's a ranch not too far away, and we're going to look into purchasing our own cow, our own pig, and chickens, and then they're going to raise them on this farm, which is all grass-fed, no fertilizers, no hormones, no antibiotics. And then when it comes time to slaughter it, we're going to slaughter it and freeze everything. So we're going to have like a year's worth of everything all at one shot.
Amazing.
But that seems to me to be the best way to go. It's going to be a big outlay of money, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, if I take into consideration, I'm getting a lot, I'm getting all the pieces, and then I don't have health effects afterwards that I'm not going to the hospital for because I got joint aches and I'm all, screwed up and fucked up from things, then it's worth it. It's worth it to eat as clean as possible. One of the other things I'm going to do is, while I'm in the cool weather, I will be starting a straw raised bed garden just for some vegetables. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. It's basically straw bales of hay, and you have to prep it, and it takes a little bit of time, but then you grow your vegetables within the straw. That way anything that's in the ground doesn't come up into your plants and stuff, and they get the nutrients they need that way. It's a kind of interesting concept.
Never heard of it.
When you have your cow, when you finish off your beef, when they get ready to finish off your beef, have them grain finish it instead of grass fed, because it'll taste way better if you have them finish it with grain than you will with grass.
That's how you get the marbling within the meat, correct?
Yeah, it's just way better flavoring. I'm hands down.
I will check into that. And when I get a full price on the whole kit and caboodle, I'll let you guys know. I'll talk about it on here.
Oh, well, get ready.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're going to bleed immensely.
There is something amazing about being able to grow your own food and prepare your own food and even catch or hunt your own food. I mean, I was telling someone that, so my friend goes turkey hunting for Thanksgiving in Texas, and she's like, that is the best turkey. You catch what you need and you eat it. And someone she got where she went, they do a whole package for you. So it includes like your hunt, your gear, your processing, all that stuff. It's not cheap, but let me tell you, you get like a fresh bird and you prepare it and then you eat it. There's nothing like it. She's like, yeah, I can never buy a store-bought bird again, for Thanksgiving or something.
It's not easy.
It's not
that
easy.
Whole preparing that turkey, that shit is not easy.
No.
That whole thing. I mean, it's one thing to butcher chickens. It's another to butcher a turkey.
And a deer, I hear. I don't know.
Well, once you get the hang of a deer, though, it goes pretty smooth. Once you get into doing deer, you just learn it, and my Uncle Reg can cut up a deer pretty damn slick. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Hunting is very expensive. I had no idea how expensive it is between the gear and everything.
My son, we fill up the freezers. We don't. We don't ever have to worry about having meat ever.
So then it kind of balances it out. So you're because you get 6 months, 8 months worth of food out of it. But I thought it was you just go for a few hours and maybe a couple of bucks. No, it's expensive. I had no idea how expensive it is.
Well, if you live in Idaho,
you know what a lot of people get caught up on? They get caught up on, I need the newest camo outfit. I need the stinky, anti-stinky stuff. I need this. I need that. Really, to be honest, if you're a good tracker and you're aware of the migration habits of these animals and where they go, and you have the availability to go into private lands, it's really not that hard to get yourself a deer. It really isn't.
Well, I beg you.
No, I'm saying it's not easy, but you don't also have to spend $1,000 on a camo uniform.
No, but there's a big difference in, like, if you were to hunt in Oregon versus Idaho, it's like night and day. In Oregon, most people, in fact, my daughter-in-law, she had only ever hunted here in Oregon, and she would go every year and do it. But now she only wants to hunt in Idaho, because when they hunt in Idaho, she's like, yep, I got it. I got my deer. There was no screwing around. We went out, we found the deer, boom, got it, threw it in the truck, went and, skinned it, the whole bit. I mean, it's quick and painless. Where here, it's like an act of Congress. You will walk for miles and miles and miles before you get one. So there's a big difference in where you're at as to how easy it is to get them. It's a hell of a lot harder here than it is in Idaho. So there's a big difference in that. But now when you talk about, I mean, the smell, if you wash your clothes and you put a fabric softener in the dryer and then you put on your puffy white or your puffy camo jacket, that shit ain't gonna do nothing for you out there, because they're gonna smell that fabric softener the minute you walk out the door. You don't even have to get out of the rig and they're going, yeah, you smell the flowers on him. They know immediately. I mean, they're animals. They're not used to smelling that. So
yes, but before we had all this marvelous technology, people went out in the woods and shot shit.
Right, but they also didn't have fabric softener.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, that you got to use a little common sense. Yeah, you can't.
Right.
Game smells great, but I wouldn't wash my deer hunting clothes with them. I'd probably just spray them off with a hose in the backyard and let them air dry.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there is a big difference in what they use, and just so that you have a better chance. Here, you want to use every chance you can. I mean, you might not get some, and you spend a hell of a lot of money just to get a tag here. So, I mean, we buy our son's season tags every year for his Christmas present. That's what he wants, and it costs over $200 for all the tags. For all the tags that he wants. Yeah. It's not cheap.
I'll tell you a little side story on the hunting thing. I went to Redfield, South Dakota when I lived in New Hampshire. We had a job to do, siding an old house that was going to be converted into a hunting lodge. And for those that don't know, Redfield, South Dakota is the pheasant capital of the world. That's what they say. That's their claim to fame. And if you've ever been to South Dakota, there's just nothing but corn. That's it. And the Badlands towards a little more west. But while I was there, we kept going to the hardware store to get supplies to do the house that we were working on. And of course, in a town of maybe 800 people, we stuck out like sore thumbs. And they picked right up on our accents, knew where we were from. And the two guys that worked at the hardware store eventually said to us, hey, where are you guys eating? And we said, we're eating, cans of beans out of the hotel room and tuna fish and stuff like that. And he's like, why don't you come over to the house? We said, okay. We went to his house. He had pheasant, deer, duck, all kinds of things that he hunted and got. And it was the most delicious food I've ever had in my life. When you eat it, you feel the energy of this animal within you versus the dead steak you get at Market Basket or Publix or whatever. It was truly amazing. The only problem was you had to every now and then go and spit out a pellet, from the buckshot. So that was pretty funny. But it was good stuff, and the deer there do nothing but eat corn all year, and they are monstrously huge. It was beautiful. So, just a little side note: people are very nice throughout this country, and you can meet some wonderful people if you do the right things and act the right way. I love this country. I love seeing it. I don't know how much traveling you guys have done, but it's amazing. That's all. I know. He's rambling.
Eddie, don't come here.
What do we got here? Who else? When a man was bitten. What? When the moon is full, something.
Really?
Yeah. How does that?
Turns into a werewolf, huh?
Yeah. How does that go? When the wolfbane blooms and the moon is full, something. I forget from the original Wolfman. Shit. Oh well. I'm sorry. Does anybody else need to come on?
How come she's muted?
Oh, sorry, I muted myself.
I thought we
accidentally.
muted you.
I'm gonna have to run because my son is off work. I gotta go meet him, and I've got some other stuff I gotta get done. So
Well, I'm glad you came on.
I'm glad I
So
came
glad.
on. I always love talking with you guys.
Yes, we're glad you came. And email us, and we'll
Yeah,
Yes.
text you.
and I'll stalk you guys for another hour or so. Oh,
Beautiful.
sorry, dog needs to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you so much.
Okay. See you
Bye.
later. Lee.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Very cool.
Yes,
Lee is always fun when she comes on.
she is.
All right, who's next here? Chief, you're saying an awful lot in the chat, man. You're all over the place. Get on this live. Let's see what happens. You said you get a high-pitched voice like Rick when you talk to animals. We're not animals, so put some bass in your voice.
Well, you can. I mean, if you want a high pitch, you can talk whatever way you want. We don't care.
Bobby, what's Bobby say here? Had coyotes on the property today. Saw our coyote tracks following deer tracks. Lucky coyote. Yes. Bobby wants Chief on too. Yeah, I was thinking of that in the werewolf movie. What, Chief? Hey, Chief. Show me the way to go home. Boom, boom. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I was thinking of that in the werewolf movie.
Now
When I
up,
see the full
Chief.
moon, and I think of that line. What's that?
Careful, Leah. We want you on too.
Oh yeah. Oh
She's like,
yeah.
That's how I'd be.
You got to be careful what you say around this crew. Hey, Chief. That's the USS Indianapolis. That was one of the best scenes in any movie. I don't care who says what, is Jaws when the three of them were talking.
Talk to yourself.
And Quint was given the story of how he was on the USS Indianapolis and the sharks. First light, sharks come cruising. We're glad to have you back. Whoa. Jeez, this thing is moving fast. We're glad to have you there, Jason. Bobby with the beans. Beans, the musical fruit. The turtleneck horse needs a shoot. In the movie Jaws. That's right, Chief. That's right, Chief. Hoopa! Tired on good now, you hear? Hoopa!
Oh,
The man went into the water. There we go. Okay. See, I love movies, so it's always fun when people start quoting them. 1,000 men went into the water with the ship, and only 300 made it out alive. You know, I was never so scared as that time waiting for that big fat PBY to pick me up. I'll never put on a life jacket again. Hell yeah. Great movie. I think Jaws kid. Go ahead.
I wish we could share pictures too, Jason. Sucks that we can't. We have 13 on. Woohoo!
Nice. Shaz says, man, that movie scared the crap out of me. Jaws was the bookends different. There is an affair. Never read the book. Anybody else read the book? The movie was enough for me. Yes.
I never read the book. We always watched the movie theaters. It scared the hell out of us.
I was literally, and I am not shitting you, I was literally, when I was a kid, scared Jaws was going to get me from the drain in the tub.
Oh, ours was we would go to Dorshak Dam, and if I couldn't see, I was raised on the Clearwater River, and you could see all the way to the bottom. So when we'd go to the dam, you couldn't see all the way to the bottom, and that would just scare the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. Those eyes, they're dark. They're black like a doll's eyes.
Started Discord.
Don't seem to be living.
Gonna do it, Bobby. I got to get this I got to get our other rebound channel going in case we get, a strike. So, and then I will get a Discord going. That would be good if I could get a Discord going, because that would be a little more private. Except they do seem to censor some of that, which kind of pisses me off.
The Exorcist. Yes, Steve.
They're here. Wasn't that the one?
No. That was Poltergeist. The
Poltergeist.
Exorcist is the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. And then puking green pea soup at everybody. Oh, God.
A Discord channel we can chat and share pics. Yeah, we can.
Nice. Jason, I'm also in Florida. I am in Southwest Florida. Can't stand it here, but it is what it is. I'll tell you want to see some depressing stuff. Jason says we have sharks everywhere, and that's true.
He lives in Pensacola, Florida.
What's that? Yes, Pensacola. Jason says there are sharks everywhere, and that is absolutely true. What is disgusting is what people do, especially of the Asian sort, where they just collect sharks like by the thousands, cut their fins off, and throw the bodies back in the water, all for shark fin soup, which is supposed to, be good for you, but it's actually bullshit.
I don't know. That'd be like telling me, well, you just cut the rattles off and throw the snake back in there to die. If we're someplace you're wanting me to feel bad for him, I ain't going to. Don't look at her like that. Hi, Lisa.
I don't need to know she's going to bed.
Good night.
She can't hear you. I'm wearing earphones.
I know, you dick.
That's me.
I'm in over my knees after Jaws. I know. See that? Just freaky shit. I thought this was the rebound channel. No. Well, this was, but I mean, it's rebounding to start over. But now we need one in case we get a strike.
Yes.
So that way we'll have two, so that we can bounce back and forth if they strike us on one. Creepiest minute 30 of my life. The original short, Mama, not the movie. I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think I have either.
This was the scariest movie growing up.
Yep.
I had a hard
time.
Great
music in that movie too.
After watching The Exorcist, yeah, that's scary shit. Or The Shining.
The Shining for me was a little too esoteric. I didn't quite get it when it came out. I get it now watching it, but yeah, aside from him freaking out and chasing people with an axe, it was kind of weird. The kid with the hallway and the two twins and the bartender that really wasn't there. For me, it was kind of like, what the hell's going on? I don't get it.
That hotel is right up here on Mount Hood. That's the hotel.
Is it really?
The outside, yeah.
Nice.
Well, what does a tin roof and a woman have in common? If you don't screw them right, they will end up at the neighbors.
That's true.
Andy, welcome, Andy, and that was funnier than shit. I like the way you come in, dude, with a bang.
Yep, coming in hot.
Another movie back in the day.
Oh, The Omen. Yeah, The Omen.
Yeah.
How about when in The Omen, where the guy's head got cut off by the sliding glass off the truck? When they got the knives from what was that guy, Bucharest or something like that? That was good. Hi, Damien. This is all for you. And the lady jumps off the building and hangs herself. Crazy.
He says, yes, we are littered with sharks, but they can also overrun the reefs. I do not agree with finning. Yeah,
Yep.
probably not, but Rosemary's Baby, that was a creepy one.
Yes. Yep.
Mommy Dearest was that woman. Oh,
That was
she
my
was
mother.
creepy. Mommy Dearest, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I grew up. Very weird.
Jack Nicholson was great. Yes,
He's the man.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah. Do you know that the woman who was his wife in that movie
Hi, Amanda.
says
Sorry.
she has mental issues from that movie to this day? She is mentally from that movie. True story.
Misery.
Oh,
Misery.
the hobbling scene.
Jesus, woman. She did such a good job with that. What'd that say? Sharks are no fun for me. I was in Florida visiting family, collecting shells with my cousin. Not until I looked in the buckets I was carrying for him did I realize it was a shark teeth. My ass ran out of the water. Yeah. No.
No.
Because they have big fingers.
Tales from the Crypt. That was a great.
Twilight Zone. When I was younger, I'd freak myself out sitting at home watching the Twilight Zone. Those damn scary shows.
Oh yeah, some of them was so good though.
Hi,
so
Amanda.
well written.
Oh, Amanda's saying hi to Bobby.
One of my favorites in the Twilight Zone was with Burgess Meredith, when all he wanted to do was read library books, and then his glasses were broken at the end. Does anybody remember that one? That was a good one. What a great story. Salem's Lot, yeah, that thing was something else. That big vampire.
Okay, so I have this really weird thing that I found, and it's on Canada, and them. Let me see if I can get this right. I'm going to try to share it.
Oh God, here we go.
Here we go. See if I can screw this up again. Okay. Allow. Damn. Good. And I got to change it to right there. Can you see that?
I'll have to.
No?
I can't. No, you're doing the time warp thing again. Let's do the time warp again.
Just a minute, let me try it again. Shit, I wanted to show this. I don't understand what the problem is.
When you go to your share screen, and then you got to share screen again, and then it should give you choices like Windows something, and then mine says Bing.
Mine says screen one and screen two. I've already tried that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're doing the 2-screen thing. I don't know.
Let me try something else first here.
Try all you want.
Let me try over here. Put this shit over here. Oh fuck.
Shelley Duvall. That's who's Jack Nicholson's wife.
Shiny.
Yes. Yep. I wonder if she's related to Robert Duvall.
I don't know. Maybe. All right, let me see.
Yeah, the Rob Zombie remakes were pretty good on the Halloween series. It just kept changing Michael too much, though, for me. Kind of aggravated me.
Aha! I did it.
Look at that.
Bitch
Dun,
maker.
dun.
Okay, so basically it says holding in the deep what Canada wants to do with its decades-old pileup of nuclear waste. Canada plans to store pent nuclear fuel deep underground in the Great Lakes Basin. That is, if an industry group can find a community willing to play host.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Anyways,
I gotta do
something
this
y'all
for a
might want to
second.
check out because that was a little freaky to me. Halloween, I hated those movies until Rob's movie. That was okay. I can watch that one. Oh my god, that movie. Carrie. Oh, and the pig blood dropped all over her. That was just freaky. That poor girl.
Ah.
Twilight episode. To serve man.
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yes.
I can see your dirty pillows.
Twilight Zone, Monster on Maple Street. With the governor. Now, no shit.
Now, a lot of us are about the same age. I'm gonna say a movie, the first one, and only because it was completely different than any other horror movie that came out or monster. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
That thing scared the shit out of me when I saw that at the movies because it gets you in your sleep.
I'm Bobby. Oh, Canada can fuck right off.
Well, that's direct.
Don't hold back, Bobby. Tell it like it is. Just go ahead. Speak it. Okay. I can stop screening that. Anyway.
I can't believe they want to do that under the world's largest freshwater in the world.
Know.
They want to put nuclear waste under it. Makes no sense at all. Then that travels down through the Mississippi River into the Gulf of Mexico, into the what is the Gulf Coast current there that brings it back up the coast of the East Coast to Greenland, then back down. Yeah, no, all bad.
Mm-hmm.
Deserve what we get, people. I am never one for nuclear power. I don't care what people say. It's just a bad idea.
Bobby. Best Twilight episode where the Nazis went back in time to become a death camp victim.
Ooh.
Or the Shatner episode were great. Yeah, I remember that death camp one.
And I remember the Shatner one. Yeah, that was Terror at
Not
30,000
watching
feet, I
them.
believe.
Or Paranormal. Paranormal was a little freaky. That shit freaks me out.
Things that go bump in the night when there's nothing there.
Hey, I love you
Spooky.
too. And I will be a faithful follower. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
I have to watch the grandson and got to work in the AM. Love you too. Love ya. Have fun with that grandson.
Chaka-bra, man. Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you for coming and supporting us. Maximum Overdrive still has me terrified with big rigs, even though I know it was just a movie.
That movie I thought was so silly. But that's me, you know. The big green face on the front of the truck. Outer Limits was also a great show. Absolutely. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. Yes. Does anybody remember Creature Feature? Or Creature Double Feature? Is anybody from that area? Where it was all Godzilla kind of movies and shit at noontime on Sundays? Saturdays. After cartoons. I'll take that as a no.
No,
Thank you.
sorry. No,
you're not.
I think my laptop's warm.
Uh-oh.
I think it's because it's been plugged in. I'll
Yeah, it
unplug
could be. You know, I leave mine in plugged in too, and I never bother to check it to see if it's
You should unplug it because it's not good for the battery. You should let it run
okay.
run down, or you overcharge it.
There we go.
Bye, Jason.
Gee smokes.
The series with David in the lake. What's the series with David in the lake?
David in the lake.
I don't think I know.
No.
Yes, Creature Features was great.
Woo! Yes, sir.
Dead when I saw it, maybe like 5 or 6. Love that show. Godzilla. I remember them, Yank. I used to watch it with my dad.
Very cool.
Godzilla versus King Kong. Yep.
I just saw the remake of that. I was unimpressed.
I never was impressed with any of them. They always look so fucking fake.
Well, that was half the camp, the fun, yeah. Like it was yesterday,
weird that kids listen, like the stuff that kids watch these days. I'm like, that ain't even cartoons. Like some of the shit my granddaughter was watching, it was like, that don't even look like cartoons. That's like, I don't know, like somebody that didn't know how to draw cartoons made that.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I remember shit.
Yeah.
It was probably the 90s. And I just happened to be walking by a kid watching a TV show, and it was Ren and Stimpy. Do you guys remember that cartoon?
Yeah, I do.
The first time I saw that, I said, holy shit, what is this? Because the innuendos that were put within that cartoon, I'm like, this is not for children at all. And there's this little kid watching it and laughing, and I'm like, he doesn't understand what's being said here. And I thought I actually, that was the first time I went, hold on, time out. Maybe that's not a good thing to be putting on the TV. But then, you know, everything else started coming in. So, but Ren and Stimpy was pretty funny for adults.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, think a lot of the Disney movies that weren't. I mean, I have Disney cases like The Mermaid with the dick on the dick as the castle. It's an actual dick. I mean,
yep.
Yeah.
Seen it.
And then I don't remember what Alice in Wonderland, the worm sitting there doing smoke rings and frickin' eating the shroom that he's sitting on. Going on a trip. And Alice in Wonderland where she gets in under the ground and all that. That's all about drugs.
Yeah.
Really great cartoon is Samurai Jack. Hi, Yank-N-Gutter. Hi, everyone. Hi, AZ.
Hey, AZ. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Key West, there's a state park where you could feed wild dolphins. When handicapped children would be brought in the water, the dolphins would leave the people feeding them and go to the children. The dolphins would leave. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty cool.
Very.
South Park too. See, that was one that bugged the shit out of me.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of South Park. Never have been.
Trilogy of
Terror. God damn, that little fucking doll. That little. Did you see that movie, Trilogy of Terror?
Yeah.
It's 3 short stories.
Yeah, but I couldn't. Yeah, I only think I got through one of the whole things or something. I think I had a hell of a time watching it.
Yeah, the one with that little Zimbabwe doll or whatever the hell it was, scary as hell. Karen Black, the Queen of Scream.
I don't even know if I watched a whole thing of it. I think I might have walked in on somebody watching it or something. It was just too freaky for me. Some of the old Looney Tune cartoons was like that. Adult content discreetly slid in. Yeah, never noticed when I was a kid. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Lee Sugarbell Britches Sampson says, hi, AC. I used to upset my kids when watching Star Wars saying, I can't take it seriously, 2 gay robots and a stoned bear. That's funnier than shit. You know,
That is.
the way you're starting to say that, upsetting your kids. I couldn't watch Wizard of Oz. When I was little, that thing gave me nightmares.
Really?
And it was the frickin' witch.
You know what freaked me out? The tornado scene. That thing with it going in the background while she was running
Yeah.
to try to get into the house.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me, man. They did an excellent job. And you should
I
look
didn't
into
like-
how they did that. It was an amazing feat of technical for that year.
Another part that I didn't like was the flying monkeys when they were at the, I didn't like that shit. That part just freaked me out as a kid. It took me a long time to be able to watch that movie all the way through. Because I couldn't. It scared the shit out of me.
Here's a fun factoid for The Wizard of Oz, and in fact, many movies of that era. Do you remember when they were in the poppy fields and the good witch said, oh, wake up, whatever, and it snowed? Do you know what that snow was? That was pure, raw asbestos. It was asbestos. That's what they used for snow back in the movies back
That
then.
is nuts.
Isn't that crazy?
That
How
is
these people
crazy.
did not end up with lung cancer and everything else is
Well,
beyond
they
me.
probably did.
They probably did. Pretty crazy. Bobby, yes, the tornado kept me up.
Yeah. She had to shorten her name.
I saw somebody, I forget who it was, somebody was talking about early anime. Does anybody remember Battle of the Planets? Or I think it was called G-Force, which was an anime. It was along the idea of Speed Racer and stuff. And there was also later on a thing, and especially that it went from like Virginia to Canada on the East Coast, but it was called Force 5, and it was all kinds of giant robot fucking cartoons that I used to come home from school and watch. And it was that, and then Star Blazers, which was another one. Does anybody remember those things? I know I'm really geeking out over this stuff because I don't get to talk about it too much. But yeah, as a child, I watched that stuff. Pretty good.
I didn't like Poltergeist because of Zelda Rubinstein. Zelda was my husband's grandma's name. Rubinstein. Just the weird stuff that happened on set and people dying is insane. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's freaky. What, for real? Asbestos? That's crazy. I agree. That is just nuts. Tom
Yeah,
and
you
Jerry
can go
have
look
a
it up.
hard
It's
rock
a fact.
saloon. The sign said, come in and get stoned. In the Band-Aid saloon, come in and get plastered. Oh,
Everybody must get stoned.
I couldn't watch Planet of the Apes. I think I just got softer as I grew up. You know, my stepdad and my mom used to love Planet of the Apes, and we actually watched it all the time. Nothing really scared me about it.
Nah, me neither.
The Omen.
You get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape.
Shield out of me. Yeah. The Omen and Child's Play, those two would scare the shit out of me too. I didn't like Poltergeist either. Too scary. Buddy Ebsen was supposed to be the original Tin Man, but then
That's
had
right.
real metal. They had real metal
Yep.
and something in the makeup, and he got sick. I remember hearing
The
something about that.
aluminum. The
Mhm.
aluminum.
Have you noticed, like there's a movie shot of that where they're going down, they're traipsing down the path, and if you look in the shadows, back where the trees are, there's the dude hanging in the tree.
Yes. I
That
think
is
that was debunked. I'm not sure,
Oh,
but
really?
yes,
I
I
haven't
think it
gone and
was.
watched Wizard of Oz yet to see if it was there. I was going to look the next time I watched it to see if it was there.
Oh no, there is definitely an image that looks like a person hanging in a tree, but the lore about it is that I think it was somebody from the set design killed themselves, but it's not. I think it's been debunked. It's not true. It just happens
Oh.
to be a funny lighting shade. Although then again, you never know if it was true or not because they'll lie about something like that
Mm-hmm.
for one
Well,
of the
yeah.
greatest movies ever made.
Any movie with Charlton Heston is a great movie.
I agree, man. I still watch the Ten Commandments every time it's on. Hate anything to do with the religion. Love the movie.
I was of the Dragon Ball Z era. Never got in. Didn't that guy hang himself in the background? Yeah, something like, I think Yanks got it down. It was supposedly supposed to be a crew member, but it sounds like it was debunked. But then again, who's debunking it?
That's
I want to
right.
walk through fields of poppies. Do ya? I don't know, man, dude. That might
I don't
be
know
a
about
bit.
that.
I'm all about getting ripped, but damn. What about Children of the Corn? No,
He
that's
who walks behind the rose.
yeah.
How
No.
about oh shit, what's that thing? The Creeper. Jeepers Creepers. That thing was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy. John Wayne, the legend. Yep. We had a calendar with all his pictures on it. And January came, we had to throw it away. Pissed me off. I should have got another one, but I didn't. Jello crystals were
I don't like
stuck
how I get-
on the horses in Wizard of Oz to help them appear to change colors. Wow.
Mhm. Yep, the horse of a different
With the
color
light.
was done with Jello.
And
That's
they had
a horse of a different
redo
color.
the whole scene because the Munchkins were saying and ding dong the bitches back because Toto was making more money than they were.
That's a fact. That is absolute fact. And the Munchkins were very difficult to deal with. They had a lot of drinking problems, and
Dude,
they were very
you'd be that
unruly.
little. You'd have drinking problems too.
That's what I'm not cursed. I'm not having problems with that. That's a fact. They were just
Poor
very
Dorothy.
difficult to work with. Yes.
It was Kool-Aid. They probably licked it off of them, Jazz.
Speaking of animals and funny
Telling
bad things that happened, do
What?
you guys remember the movie Beastmaster? Does anybody remember that? Beastmaster? There was a black
vaguely.
tiger in that. The black tiger in that movie. The guy who could talk to animals, and he had a hawk and two ferrets. And Tanya Roberts was in it, and she was kind of naked for a second, which is why I remember it. But there was a black tiger in that movie, and that tiger wound up being killed by accident, poisoned, because of the black paint they put on the tiger, and it kept licking the paint off. And unfortunately, that tiger passed away as a result of it. Pretty friggin' sad when you think about it. Boy, you guys don't remember a lot of movies. Chief don't remember it either.
I've studied Egypt a lot for many years. I went to Egypt in 2000. The ancient Egyptians did not
Nice.
build the pyramids. That's kind of cool. That
Yeah.
would be a cool place.
They don't know who built this. They don't know who built the Sphinx, which predates the pyramids. No idea.
Yeah, Greece
Most
is one of my
likely the
favorites too, Shaz.
You're the one that I want. Come on, come on. Boo, 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 honey.
And my daughters too, actually. It is a
Wizard
trip.
of Oz is a trip. That's the whole point of the movie. It's a trip. She got bumped in
Yep.
the head and went on a trip.
Yep. I don't think Egyptians built any of it. Yeah.
Nope.
Doesn't sound like it. It still seems really strange how they was able to build it, though. I mean,
Oh,
those
yeah.
are huge, huge cubes. Is there TV?
Well,
Bobby,
you
don't
should watch it.
Movies or TV.
The Sphinx may be over 12,000 years old, built by what Egyptian called their gods. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, the alignment of the pyramids, the Sphinx, they believe there's an antechamber below the Sphinx, but they won't actually do any excavations to it. There's a lot of questionable. Matter of fact, the erosion marks on the Sphinx could only be done by water. So you have to go back at least to when there was enough flooding water to cause water to come off the back of the Sphinx to cause those marks within it. Don't yawn. It's contagious. It's only 4:40 p.m. I'm sorry, Trace. I can't help it. It's been a long day, and I have a very long one tomorrow as well.
Aliens. Don't yawn.
Aliens was good.
44. In Greece, they were all over the age of 23 and played kids. Travolta was the youngest. Yeah.
Yep. You know who was the oldest?
Zero desire.
What's her name? Rizzo. She was 35.
They were finding ancient Egyptian artifacts in the Grand Canyon? No? Question mark? Fuck you talking about, Bobby?
No, I have heard that there have been Egyptian type artifacts found within the United States. I don't exactly know if it was the Grand Canyon or not, but I do know that there have been hieroglyphic-y, sort of very much similar to Egyptian style things found in the United States.
Stop, Tracy, damn it. You're making me do it.
What?
She's making me yawn. Yeah, see her making me yawn. Yes, Rizzo.
Hey, a hickey from Kanicki's like a Hallmark card.
Kanicki.
Poor Jeff Conaway, huh? He died. He was good in Taxi, too. That was another great... That was one of the best adult shows.
Stone, granite, and tile for over 30 years. Age of Rock is not. They're over 12. The rocks around the Sphinx are water damaged. Water has not been there since... Oh.
See?
I have a friend in Alaska who owns a rock business. He does all that, and they have really expensive homes up there in Juneau. And he's the rock god up there.
Nice.
Oh,
Howdy, Bobby.
I'm just here for a short stay. I see you guys. Well, I'm with you. Yawning.
You are too.
I wanted to chime in and say about the Egyptian stuff, and there was a couple other topics. But I just wanted to come in and say hi. Hi, chat. You guys were killing it tonight. 15 likes. This is the inaugural live stream, huh?
I know.
This is the flagship, brother.
It was going to be at the other channel, and then it just got flipped to this one. We went, okay, we'll just go with it. And it's actually worked out really well. Rick was on this morning, and that helped kind of get everybody so they knew to come here. So that
Wait,
helped a
Rick
lot.
was on the live stream?
Yeah, he went live this morning.
No. Well, his,
not ours.
Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to come and say hi. God, now that I'm on, you know how you get those brain farts. Stop yawning.
Yeah.
And I'll throw one for you.
What's
fuck? There it is.
Get it out there.
But yeah,
Oh,
no,
and
I
now
don't
did
really
you hear
watch
it?
many movies or television, so I was kind of out of the loop on this one. But you gotta watch. Google it when you get off. Mama. It was like a French short, independent short that they made that movie Mama about. It'll scare the hell out of you because it's so well done.
So is it MAMA?
MA. They have like an italic, or they have the accent over it, and it's like 1:30. Look up literally Mama short.
Okay.
And that's crazy about the asbestos. I'm scrolling through the comments.
Dude.
There was something I wanted to touch on. Maron.
I did asbestos removal. And I can tell you that we took that shit very seriously. Yes. Full body containment, full containment, clean rooms. Man, it was a nightmare to do that job. And I can't believe
you had to do the training out in the suit with the masks on out in the fields and stuff.
Well, not in the fields. No, we had them inside a classroom, but it was a big warehouse, and you had to learn how to contain the environment to the proper specifications. Where you had to have like 18 inches of double ply poly on the floor that go up the wall 18 inches, and then the walls. You had to go around every single piece of place where air could come in. You had to have negative pressure in the place, going through a HEPA filter. Everything needed to be wet. It's a big deal. So just to have shit blowing around that looks like snow, so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, them fibers. Now, two quick things about that. You know, like Pilgrim State, the abandoned psych asylums that they have on Long Island and stuff. They won't tear the buildings down because of the asbestos. They're letting nature take over it, because if they start to demolish it, they're gonna contaminate everything. It's actually pretty insane that they would leave them up like that.
Well, yeah, especially when they have a way to abate that shit so that it's not such an issue on when you take it down.
It's
you guys
so expensive.
Yeah. Because you got to have the certifications. That's the hazard certifications, right? The hazard materials and stuff.
Hazmat.
Here's a conspiracy nugget for y'all. Apparently, with the Twin Towers, they were due for their asbestos abatement, and it would have cost more to get the asbestos removed from the Twin Towers than the buildings were worth.
Yes, dude.
That's a little nugget that not many people know.
You beat me by like this much.
You know.
Nice.
But there was something. Yes. Oh my God! I literally only hopped on to say, "Wake up!" I know you guys are coming to the end of the stream. I want to say hi. Hi, Amanda. Hi, everybody in the chat. Chief Smoke-A-Lap. Come on the stream. And where's Lay, who's gonna shorten her?
She already was on.
Yeah, she's on and gone.
On and gone. Well, way to make us feel cheap. Oh God. Oh, Mars. All right. Here's something cool. I will send it over to you guys via Messenger. I came across CIA documents and their transcripts, and it seems like they were doing some time travel stuff. They were giving coordinates and time periods, and then the correspondence back and forth was like, tell us what you see. And they were on Mars. They were looking at, it says 1 million BC. I have to, my phone's charging. But I was reading these CIA documents from like the 1980s, and They were talking about Mars, all these things that they were seeing. They saw pyramid structures, roads. They were talking about giant creatures. Now, last time I checked, the CIA wasn't Alex Johannan, the AJ guy.
Right.
You know, we got to be careful. That algorithms. But I'm gonna send those over to you. Just read through them, and they were talking about animal surveillance using birds and stuff. They were funding it. Some birds are real. You shoot them, you eat them. Birds aren't fake, but some of those birds, apparently there was a budget for it. So those were a couple of things I wanted to give you guys some nuggets for, and say hi. And then goodbye, because some ends of I empathize with that guy who was swinging in the background. I'm in set dressing and maintenance. I could totally empathize.
I tried to show Chief that, see, it's okay.
Oh, you don't have to show yourself. Show yourself. Oh, there it is. Lay Sugar Britches Sampson. I almost said something completely different. So I'm going to bid you guys adieu. I'm not going to take up your whole live stream. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having it.
Bobby.
God bless you.
Yes.
And I'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you for coming on.
Freaking sharks and tornadoes. Florida's sounding like a low budget movie going on down there. All you need is what's her face?
Yeah.
A little pinky. A midget version and laser beams. You got yourself
Don't forget the tin hat.
Oh boy.
No
All right,
doubt.
all. Good night. God
Peace.
bless all you in the chat. Thanks for being here. These
Good
guys
night.
are awesome. Hit that like
Bobby,
button.
before you go,
put on those
before you go.
notifications. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Let's hang out.
Absolutely. Bobby, before you go, you got a channel you want to plug? You got anything you want to plug?
Not at the moment. Right now, it is Yank-N-Gutter. That's what we're plugging
when
tonight.
you get yours going, or
Yep. I'd
I'm
like
gonna
to send
start,
some traffic
I'll
your
start
way.
uploading again. This ain't about me.
Oh.
This is your inaugural live stream. So let's get this, let's get this going.
I appreciate
God
that.
bless you. I got love
you.
for you guys.
You too, brother.
And
Right on.
oh, there was something I was gonna end with. Oh, I don't remember. Over and out.
Yank fucked it all up.
Over and
Thanks.
Yank. Damn it, Yank. All right. I'll still be
Bye-bye.
here in the chats.
Okay.
All right, man.
Have a good night.
You too.
So you know what
That's
we could
cool.
do is
What's that?
I am not going to play a bunch of that Rumble video, but I want everybody to see it because I want them to check it out.
Okay.
So I'm not going to play it, but I want them to see what the name of it is because I want them to go and check it out later. The only reason that I'm not playing it is because it specifically points out everything that is not the narrative of the,
Mm-hmm.
the big G.
Okay.
Oh. But I want everybody to see what it is.
You're gonna share screen, correct?
I'm going to try.
Okie doke.
There. So, this is it.
Do it right now.
It's on Rumble. And basically, I believe if you just go with this now, Rumble, sometimes their shit is hard to find. But this is something that you definitely want. I mean, whether you've done it or not, you want to go and listen to what these guys have to say. I think that everybody should be into the information just because I don't want nobody to be caught off guard. So regardless, I just want everybody to be well informed. So any information I think is good. So the more we can find out about it, I think the safer I'll feel. So anyways, go go check this one out. It will definitely open your eyeballs and scare probably the shit right out of you, but just go look at it, please. You'll be glad you did. Anyways,
Absolutely.
so
I also have. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Whatever you were going to say.
I was just looking to make sure I got everything. Go ahead.
Okay. I also have something I would like some Patriot people to pay attention to, and I'm going to just put this up. I'm going to share this on the screen, and if it works, let's see. And what you can do is at your leisure, you can check it out. It's from a guy's page, and the page is called, or channel on YouTube, and it is called Black Pilled. And the name of it is Love of Country is the name of the video. And it is something else to listen to for sure. This is a replay of it, but let me see. Can you guys see that? Love of Country. It's got 109,000 views. It was from 2019.
You have to share.
I thought I did. It says stop sharing. Maybe it's going to take a minute.
I don't know why it's taking so long to get on there.
I am.
What are they mad? They seen mine and they went, God,
me neither.
Damn it. There you go. So there it is.
Maybe.
Love of Country.
Okay. Love of Country. 109,000 views on May 16th, 2019. And it has 10,000 likes. It's a very interesting narration that I found gave me goosebumps as I listened to it, especially when it got to the end. So if you're interested in it, check it out. Oh, look, there's a comment I made from 2 years ago. This is the single most powerful 9 minutes I've experienced in my memory. Thank you. So this gentleman has made some fantastic videos and unfortunately is not allowed on YouTube anymore. So he's on BitChute. You can probably find him over there. But again, it's Black Pilled. Well, yeah, he is. He's still on YouTube.
Yeah, I found him.
Okay, maybe that's cool. Okay. I know he has videos. I don't know when the last time he posted a video was. He tended to have to go to BitChute and other platforms. Anyway, you could check it out at your leisure. You may find it interesting. I liked it. So that's that for me. That's all I have.
AZ,
tonight. We got any? Go ahead.
AZ, you shouldn't have to get an account with Rumble to actually watch their videos. I don't believe so. If for some reason you have a problem, let me know, and I could probably somehow I could send you that. I could send you the link. I just actually I could post that link after the video. I can post that link in our comments. So I'll post it there for a little bit. I might have to remove it just so they're not chewing our asses out or whatever. I don't know. I hate being censored and I don't want to be censored, but I'd like to have it long enough for us to have this channel long enough to get the other channel going before they give us a strike. So
now, Gutter, let me ask you a question. I know you are not, because people have been very generous with us promoting our channel. How do you feel promoting channels that you follow in your personal life or your personal channel? Would you like to possibly give any shout outs, directions that others may find interesting? How do you feel about doing that here from our channel?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I mean, there's one that I follow that, there's a few of them that I follow that are basically regarding their rights and that sort of thing. So that would be the ones I would probably encourage.
Sure.
Of course, and then people that follow us, when they get their channels up and going, I want to make sure that, we support them as well. So by all means.
Totally agree. Now,
We all
is
have
there
to
anybody in
together.
particular you got right now?
I have a couple.
Off the top of your head?
Portland Andy is one, and he's a younger kid, but the reason that I follow him is for just that reason. He's probably about 40. Well, actually, he's probably younger than that. And he is a hell of a streamer. He really gets a lot of information out. He gets right now he's doing the thing with the Convoy, and it's amazing what he's done with it. So by all means, he is one that he's pretty good. And then another one is Bay Area Transit, or Bay Area Transparency. And he's one that does it on basically your First Amendment, and he's the one that really tries to keep these cops from overstepping their bounds and overreaching and shit. So he's really big on teaching them and schooling them on their right, on his rights and everybody else's rights. So he's really good at it, and he's Bay Area Transparency, and he's out of California, and he's pretty good. So those are two that
Bay Area Transparency. Are they on YouTube?
They are, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And so is Portland Andy. Okay. Very good. Anybody else?
Of course, Rick, because we always support him, but everybody knows that. So
that would be Good Luck America and Think Like a Horse.
Or Think Like a Horse, yeah. And I can't think of any others. Of course, Yank has his own channel, but he puts videos on there. I don't do a whole lot on my Gutter Girl one. I'm too busy doing all this shit, so I don't have that kind of time. So
Right.
yeah.
No, yeah. What's that? What's that, Gutter?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I guess I got a few too. Of course, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to Rick and Good Luck America and Think Like a Horse. Obviously, that's sort of a separate thing. But I would like to thank Bobby Boccolino, because Bob has come on and given us hours of entertainment and helped us grow this channel. He is always here, and we love him for that. So we appreciate you, Bobby. And if you guys search him out, he does have a channel, and we'd like you guys to check him out as well. I am also a fan of a channel called Revenge of the Sis. It's two gentlemen that are a little younger than us, or Gutter and I, well, younger than me anyway. They have not quite turned 40, and I like their take on some things. I also do enjoy Hex and Hammer 666 for his simple yet informative take and analysis on the critical things that are going on with the country. Congratulations on the pregnancy, by the way. Who else do I have? I don't know. I guess you could go through our lists and see who we subscribe to. Each individual person. I like JP Sears. I think JP is one of the funniest, intellectually smart comedian people on YouTube. And he's the guy with the long red hair, and he makes some incredible videos mocking satire of the current situation of everything we're facing nowadays. Good stuff. Go check him out. Other than that, I think that's about all I have for today, and all those people can be found on YouTube.
So Andy says liberal hive mind. He points out the hypocrisy of the left. It's a good channel. We'll have to check that one out.
Yes.
And then
Cool.
Chief Smoke a Lot wants to know what your channel is. His is just Yankee_. Redneck, is that what it is?
Yes. Yankee_redneck space capital New Hampshire. NH for New Hampshire. Yes, that is my channel.
And mine is
Pretty
Gutter
boring,
Girl.
guys.
Not that anybody has to go there and sub. It's no big deal if you don't. I won't be offended by no means.
Other than that, I think I am out of things to speak about, and we are at 11:05 or so.
I know.
I don't know, Gutter.
Good.
What do you think?
Oh, there was one
I
other
think we
thing
did too.
Just so
Shoot.
that I wanted to bring up, and it's about last week we got a charge on our bank card, and it was from Norton Security for your computer. And this has happened probably 2 or 3 years in a row now. And so when I called the bank, they said, oh, yeah, we'll just deal with that right now. And we'll get you another card sent out, which pissed me off because it means now I have to get another card and I have to change everything that I have that card with. And just a pain in the ass. But anyways, they sent me another card. But I told them, I said, how many times do I have to go through this where Norton is charging me every year? And she's like, well, it's just, it's just on this card. Now that we've give you the other card, this won't happen anymore. I said, yes, it will. It will. Because it's happened 3 years in a row. So I don't understand why this keeps happening. Well, I don't either, because this is a different card and you didn't have any other charges on this one from Norton. I said, no, because you guys stopped it last year when it happened. So every year this has happened, like 2-3 years in a row now. So I told him no more charges from Norton for any reason. We don't use Norton. There's no reason for us to ever have charges. If there's a charge, if I need to charge something that has to do with Norton, I'll call the bank and get that released to where they can. And she's like, okay, which I'm sure it's going to be an issue and I'll have to call and deal with it again. But I just wonder if anybody else has had any kind of issues with that shit. Because, I mean, or at least be aware that, this may come up. You may not even notice it because every January you think, oh, yeah, it must just be my antivirus and, I'm just paying for that. Well, really, that's what I thought. I think the first year that's what I thought, and we actually paid for it. And it wasn't until last year or year before last that it became a huge issue. And I said something last year and bitched and threw a fit. So, and I have the same bank that I've had for 30 years. So I'm a little pissed about it, but be aware, people.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would be a little concerned that perhaps someone has your information that shouldn't. Not just Norton Security.
But that's the only thing that's getting used is Norton.
Yes, but where you don't have Norton, someone obviously does and is trying to. It seems as though someone, and I may be misinterpreting this, but it seems as though someone is trying to get Norton and you pay for it.
No, I think I think they're totally using that as the disguise. That's basically, they're saying it's Norton, but that money's going elsewhere. It probably doesn't even really come out to be a Norton antivirus. Yeah, it's probably not even really them. It's probably somebody else, but that's what it comes across as. So that's why I just told him I didn't anything Norton. It better not be on my checking account because I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So Chief Smoke a Lot said, I'll go live if you want to talk about Potato Head Joe and Kamala Toe Harris, all the carjackings and shootings here. Over 800 killed in 2021. Damn.
Now, do we got to talk about all that before you come on here, Chief?
When you come on here, you mean?
Yeah, when you come on. I mean, we'll happily talk about it.
We can talk about anything you want.
last minute of the show, that's
You
like an
could-
awful
you
lot.
can Come on, anytime.
please,
And
come
if you
on.
wanna come on right now. We are game.
We're all
So
about
we'll
the
give you-
fans.
We'll give him a few minutes here. It was
Yep.
the Washington Examiner channel, a border agent whistleblower video.
What was?
I think we missed something back here.
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yawn, guys.
Be
I apologize. I wish I could. Some people can hide that. I don't know how people hide a yawn. I am unable to do such things. That is voodoo.
All the time watching my $2 in my bank account is becoming a full-time job. Banking security sucks. I know. Did you hear what she said?
I did.
I love your sense of humor,
did.
girl. That's pretty good. Okay. The southern border is wide open by Potato Head Joe design. We are being invaded by the third world rabble.
Of course. They want their land back.
Me too, I should
Their land.
try taking my pinga. Well, I don't know what pinga is.
A pink is a penis.
How do you know
believe.
that?
I believe it's Spanish for penis.
It's coming from Tracy.
I know, which is weird. Kiwi. Talking Spanish? I could be wrong.
Do
Wouldn't be
it!
the first time. Get yourself a sweet
I
Madonna.
got an
dressed
account
in
emptied
rhinestones,
out
sitting
and they didn't even have my debit card, but they withdrew the dollars and who knows how they got the pin. I know, it's just crazy. Don't know why it's called camel toe. Some look like a whole footprint hanging out.
That's good.
Tracy hit my funny bone. Okay. Twitchy is dollars. You
Chief, you get in 3 minutes.
sick? You're sick.
Who?
You.
Pinga. Me? Why am I sick?
Because you said it meant penis, it means dollars.
A pinga, I'm telling you, in Spanish means something completely different.
Now I'm gonna look.
Go ahead, look it up.
I
You
am.
got 2 screens.
Yeah,
Go
right.
ahead. Pinga.
I'm using this screen.
Get yourself a
If
sweet
I stop
Madonna
fucking
dressed
pushing
in rhinestones,
Fuck.
sitting on a pedestal of abalone shells. Driving
Really?
90, I ain't scary, 'cause I got the Virgin Mary showing me that I won't go to hell.
Stop it. You're gonna make
What,
me have
what
to
movie's that
pee.
from?
I don't
What
know.
movie's that from? Everybody gets a dollar who knows what movies that's from. Get yourself a sweet
It doesn't mean that. We're not sending out dollars. Shut the fuck
Huh?
up. You were promising dollars over there, bitch.
Yeah, man, I'll send you $1. It's only worth 88 cents by the time the government's done with it, but, you know, okay, whatever. Come on.
Yep,
What movie's
pinga.
that from?
Spanish
What
to
movie's
English translation of vulgar, a male genitalia.
Thank you. I win.
A dick.
I win. Thank you.
Dropped his towel. So, why did you call it dollars, Tracy? Have you been?
Because she's a fucking
What have you
Kiwi.
been doing with dollars, Tracy? I think you're doing it wrong. I'm just gonna point that out because
That's not how this
dollars
works.
means
That's not how any of
dick.
this works.
I know. I mean, pinka means this. Yeah, that's not how any of this works.
That was hands down one of the best commercials ever. Them old ladies That's
I know.
not how this
Not how
works.
this works. Not at all how this works. I'm too dumb to figure out how to get on. That's what she said. Never.
You're a bottom guy.
Hit the link at the top of the chat, Chief. See? Amanda will school you on. I don't speak the Spanish.
The English. No habla. Blah, 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 blah.
I never heard pinga as a Spanish word, yank. Well, he yanks it. He yanks his pinga.
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. I've been married 20 years. I've seen it.
You've seen it once?
Man, I've seen it more times than I know what to do with.
How do I get on live? Okay, so go up to the top, Chief. On YouTube, at the very top of the chat, there's a link that's pinned in yellow. It should be in yellow, I think. Oh, shit. Where'd that go?
Blue and yellow, I think.
Yeah, it's in blue and it says StreamYard. So you're going to click on that link. I'm going to scroll to the bottom.
And then it's going to ask you to allow microphone and video from your phone. You're going to click yes, allow. Then you're going to scroll down a little more. There's going to be a space for you to write your name. You write your name in that, and then it's going to scroll down a little more. It's going to say enter studio. You click enter studio, and then you enter the state. Hey, there he is.
Ta-da!
There he is. We're getting there.
Hello.
We're getting there. Hold on. We're trying.
If you would.
Goddamn thing won't click on. I'm trying. Go ahead. You do it. There you go.
It's there.
Don't give me face.
Don't touch it.
I don't want to see face. I'm not touching shit.
Okay, we're on.
I gotta get this full screen. I gotta see what that looks like. Wait a minute, what happened to him?
He's there.
Black spot.
He's there. Do you have?
Where's the black I see?
What's that?
I'm wondering if Yankee has his YouTube.
I just added him again. Hold on, brother.
Hey, he was there. Stop touching it.
My YouTube on?
Okay, don't touch it.
I know he was.
Okay, don't touch it. He's there.
Yell at me, Wolf. It's late.
Okay,
I'm not
there.
gonna touch shit. Here's my hands.
Yeah, he's there. If you'd leave it the fuck alone. How are ya?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Well, nothing's fucking I see a black fucking box.
That's because I think you're on YouTube or something. Stop with YouTube.
Oh no, I put this on Safari.
No, you're fine. We can see you.
No.
Well, I can see you.
No, my computer's just taking forever to do anything. No, the only thing I got to open is StreamYard.
Huh. I don't know.
You see him?
So
All right, talk to him. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I can see him just fine. So.
Yeah, if you want to talk about what's going on in Chicago, it's like the wild, wild west here. Everybody is fully armed, and gun sales are through the roof.
Man,
if you go to gun stores, there's not much available. Everything has been bought out. You have
StreamYard page is not responding to me.
You have to go to the gun store first thing of the month if you want to find anything around here. Because everybody's arming themselves. Everybody's
Hang in there, Chief. Hang in there, Chief. Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Don't you leave.
It's just Yank. He's the one that can't hear anything.
Okay.
He went away. He'll be back in just a second. I think he's gonna reboot his computer because it was not working for him. So they're out of everything there.
Well, it's not out, but short supply. There's not much. You go to gun stores, and there's a lot of empty shelves. Now the ammo supply is back up, and prices are going down. But as far as guns go, it took me like 2 weeks to get what I was looking for.
Dang.
And that's a long time for me. For here. Everybody's arming themselves because the police don't even bother coming out to calls anymore. You're on your own here.
Yeah, that's
everybody's
scary.
on their own here. You're your own first responder here. Chicago is like the wild, wild west now.
We knew that was going to be one of the first cities to just completely disintegrate when shit started going south.
Yeah, we have a mayor who's the worst mayor we've ever had. This mayor, we've had riots, we've had stores burnt down all over Michigan Avenue. We've had riots all over the city, and what does the mayor do? Nothing. She goes and gets her hair done.
Of course.
Unbelievable. Everybody just calls her Beetlejuice because she has the bug eyes, looks like Beetlejuice.
That crazy woman. She is about as crazy as they come.
Yeah, I mean they're all communists, and the communists hate this country. They're all progressive communists, regressive, and the communists hate this country, and they want to do everything they can to destroy this country, and they're doing a real good job at it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine over 800 people killed just here in Chicago? 800 people. That's more than the war in Iraq. More people were being killed here in Chicago than in Afghanistan.
That's just nuts.
We have a war going on right here, and nobody cares because it's just black people killing black people mostly. But when people care is when white people get shot, or when a carjacking occurs and a woman and her kid gets carjacked. That's when all of a sudden people care. But the carjacking is going crazy here. There was 56 carjackings in January. Just in 1 month. 56 carjackings just in the city. And carjacking, you're being carjacked at the point of a gun. So carjacking is very dangerous. People get killed all the time with that.
Yeah,
we're losing. I feel like, I grew up in the 70s, and I feel like we're losing our country. This is not the same country as what we grew up in the 70s and 80s.
No,
we're losing our country because of these communists that are in power.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
And it seems like we fight against it, but it's not doing anything fighting it because they're too powerful.
I think we don't have enough people pissed off yet. I think we haven't seen. I think when people finally get to pissed, we
did on January 6th a year ago. There was quite a lot of people pissed off, and we went to DC. But
I don't think there was so much of a setup.
There was a lot of people pissed off.
There was, but I think there was such a setup of all the other bullshit that it counteracted it. And the other thing is I think they came in there with a peaceful mindset. And I'm sorry, but I don't think a peaceful mindset is going to do shit for what we need done. I think it's going to take. I think it's going to take what we don't want to do.
Yeah, Ben Franklin, said if we have a constitutional republic, if we can keep it. I agree with Rick. I think we've lost it already. I think we've lost our country already. Protesters just protesting gets thrown in jail. So we don't have any right to protest. We're losing our constitutional rights step by step. We've lost the right of free speech. If we say anything on YouTube or Facebook, we get banned. So we don't have free speech. I got kicked out of Facebook twice just for expressing my opinion.
I wear an award for it.
I quit Facebook because I don't want to be on a place that just kicks me off just for expressing my conservative opinion. It's just amazing. I live in Chicago, which is every vote the Democrats rule here, they win by 10-12% every time. So, but there are a lot of conservatives here. Illinois used to be conservative. I remember when Illinois was conservative, was a red state. But not anymore. Now the Chicago Democrats have taken over the whole state. And we used to be the land of Lincoln. They took away Lincoln's holiday and put in other holiday. So we don't even have Lincoln as a holiday anymore. So I don't know why they say land of Lincoln, because we're not land of Lincoln anymore. We're land of communists.
Well, I think that we are to the point where, we all bitched and complained about BLM